and welcome to Shop on TV. My name is Rob Locke, with an E. And this show is going to get steamy, folks. Yes, we have taken a commodity, is that the right word, that has been used for centuries to power locomotives and industry. And we have put it into a compact form that's going to get your ironing done and also clean your home. If it can move a train, steam can remove a stain. And we'll show you that a little bit later on. Now, to start with though, I'm talking about probably the best iron that we offer, I think anyway. It's a great entry level steam generator iron that cuts your ironing time by half. It's also really fun to use. We have a show special. Now that means that this price of £79 is only until 3 a.m. and then the price will go back up to £149. If you thought, well, no, don't worry, Rob, I'll just go buy it somewhere else. Ha! Foolhardy you would be. For look at the prices elsewhere. At Polti themselves, they're selling it for $149. Robert Dyers have it for $140.99. Very have done well at £99. Curry's a little even better at $98.99. Hughes have got it for $119. But our special price, literally for 2 hours and 18 minutes, the clock is on the bottom right of the screen counting down. That's £79 is valid just for that period at 3 a.m. I mean, we always give you a couple of minutes to check out your baskets at the end, but the price will go back up by 70 quid. It's almost half price. But of course, that doesn't mean anything if it's a load of old rubbish. But as I said, it's one of our most popular and best-selling irons. And not only is it Polti, which I think they make the best irons, they invented this. They actually invented the steam generator iron, but also they're really fun to use. I own one. They are just brilliant. So let's talk to the lady who knows more about cleaning and steaming and probably a few other things as well than anybody else that I've ever met. It's the one, it's the only. They call her the Queen of Clean. It's Bev Hare. Hi, Bev.
Hello. Oh, thank you. How are you?
Nice ring.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, well, my lady, how are you?
Very good, thank you. I'm working with you. I'm always well.
Oh, she says all the right things, doesn't she? Yeah. Let's get cracking, because I mean, show everybody why this is so brilliant, please. What are you doing there?
Would you put a normal line on there like that?
No. Is that real Muppet skin?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it would burn it.
All it's done is flatten the pile.
Oh.
Okay, 5 times more steam than any other iron on the market.
Say that again.
5 times more steam than any other iron on the market.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
5 times more steam than any other iron on the market. So it's going to take care of your fabric.
Yep. And it's continuous steam. It's not a little droplet of steam. It's not a... You have a receptacle filled with water that is producing constant, high-pressure, superheated, dry steam. Look at that.
Quick, job done.
Finito.
Finito.
We'll see more of this in a moment. If you have any questions, if there is anything you want to know before you buy, that is why we are live here on the telly box, because we can answer your questions. You can email us directly at studio@shopontv.co.uk. I'll get it right in a minute. It's been a long week. studio@shopontv.co.uk, or if you go to shopontv.co.uk, if you go to our website,
just read it on the
there's
bottom.
A message box there as well. Also coming up in the show, I mentioned that steam could clean your home. Well, it can, and it will do it really, really well. From Polti, it is the 100B. This is a full steam cleaning system with 9 accessories and 4 additional cloths that we throw in for good measure at no additional charge. Our price is £159. It runs off of tap water. You can throw your chemicals away and just use the power of steam, which is not only cleaning, it is also deodorizing and disinfecting. It is killing germs, and that is all without, as I say, the aid of any chemicals whatsoever, all just with what comes right out your tap. Now, also, you can spread the cost on PayPal, paying 3 if you want to, interest-free payments of £55.32 a month. Also, as I said, includes the 4 extra cloths. So you normally get, I think, 1 or 2, don't you? I don't know how many.
Yes,
is it
usually.
1 or 2?
One, I think it is, yeah.
Well, so you get 5 then. So we give you 4 extra. So you're killing not just germs, but viruses. You're denaturing allergens, helping too, sanitising.
Can I just say you've also got the British Allergy Seal of Approval on this machine?
Have you?
Yes. And
what I like about it is this is kind of where it all started with Polti, isn't it? It's the sort of the full canister steam cleaner.
Yes.
I mean, it's a brilliant system. Polti is selling it for $249. Costco have got it for $189. $199 at Currys and DIY.com at $199. Our special price is just £159. So again, we are, I believe, market beating, and that is with 4 extra cloths and all. Now, the iron that's coming up a little later. The iron is absolutely flying out the door. We knew it would be. Do keep an eye on that clock at the bottom right of your screen. That is a countdown clock. When that runs out, the price on the iron goes back up from £79 to $149. Now, you don't mind if I perched it, because you know I broke my toe.
Yes, by all means.
I'll stand for a little bit, just to, because I'm polite and it's good manners. But I will perch eventually when my toe starts throbbing.
Yeah,
nice, it looks like the Union Jack. Red, white and blue.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Make sure I don't stand on it then, because I know.
Well, let's stand on the other foot and then even them out.
Then it evens it out, right.
Right, okay, let's get on with it. Bev, you have a basket full of stuff. There's nothing this cannot tackle. 5 times more steam than any other iron money can buy. And what is it, 6 bar pressure? 6.5?
6.5 bar pressure.
That's a lot.
Exactly. Some steam cleaners are only 3.5 bar. That just shows you how powerful. In fact, this is the iron that I use at home. I love this iron. Yeah, I love this iron. Yep. It's just easy to use. It's lightweight. Heats up in 2 minutes. Good to go. Yep. And all singing, all dancing. By that I mean it's self-cleaning. Even tells you when it needs to be cleaned. And it takes about 2 minutes to do it.
Super.
This, honestly, I have not known this price as low as this for what you get.
No, it's really good.
Really
we don't have a massive amount of stock either. So, also remember, it is not heat that gets rid of wrinkles. That used to be the only way you could do it. It's steam that gets rid of wrinkles. This is the iron that actually will completely eliminate wrinkles. We're going to prove it. I'm going to challenge Rich, cameraman Rich on camera 3. I'm going to give him a tenner for every wrinkle that he can find. Oh, right. Okay. Well, let's show you how it works then. Yeah. I'm going to show you basically that the sole plate's cooler. Got a piece of fluff here. Right. Okay, I'm going to stick that on there because the sole plate is only 750 watts. A lot cooler than a conventional iron. Conventional iron is 2,000 to 3,000 watts of heat, which is an electric fire of 3,000 watts. Melts clothes. All that's done is flatten the pile. Yeah. 5 times more steam. You see, it's rejuvenating those fibres and bringing it back. Normal. Okay. Wow. So therefore, you have got 5 times more steam, but with less heat. So that then enables you to do all the range of fabrics without having to turn the temperature down. Yeah. Also, not about temperature. No. Also, you are not going to be damaging clothes because you've not got that high heat. Now, as you can see, badly creased, Egyptian cotton, normally an absolute nightmare. Now that's a potential earning for Rich of, I'd say, probably £1,000 there. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So what we're going to do is, I'm not going to apply any pressure. I want to show you how easy this iron is to use. So the buttons underneath, so I'm going to just use my finger and thumb. And I'm just going to go straight across all the way to an angle. So I have cut a line through the middle of there. Right. Okay? So that's how easy, that's how lightweight it is. So if you have manual dexterity issues or arthritis. Absolutely. And the thing is, as well, you have got the power of 5 times more steam. So let that do the hard work. Steam relaxes the wrinkles, that the milder heat relaxes really the fibres, sort of sets it, doesn't it? Yep, absolutely. And as you can see... Okay, Rich, are you ready? Now, Rich, I give you carte blanche to zoom in. The bit we've obviously ironed, go in as tight as you can, see if you can find a wrinkle, and go. It's like a scavenger hunt. Any wrinkles? No, I don't think so. No. Sorry, Rich, that is a on this one. Try again next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what about something like this? Okay.
Right. What material is that?
It's cotton.
That is wrinkled. That's really wrinkled.
That's wrinkled. Yep, absolutely. But I'm not going to touch this with the iron. What I'm going to do is pop it on a hanger. Now you probably think to yourself, it's not even going to go. Do you want to have a really close look at that, Rich? Because that is really, really wrinkled, isn't it? It's bad.
Yeah, that's pretty. There's a word for it, but I can't say it on the
pretty bad that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rhymes with mugged.
So
the great thing, vertical steaming, but also if you've got really, really delicate fabrics, you don't even have to touch the sole plate to the fabric. Not that it matters. So if you're doing sequins or you've got ruches or any sort of delicate transfers, stickers, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm just going to do that half because I want you to see.
Okay, Rich is going to go back to where he's shown us the wrinkles.
Okay, you can see the wrinkles.
Yeah.
And now you can see this
Rich
side.
Is scavenging for an extra tenner. No, we didn't do the top bit. So
no, we didn't do the top bit. We just did that panel down the bottom.
He's cheating now.
Yeah.
Blooming cheek.
And you can see how easy, and didn't even have to press the iron on it. So which side would you prefer, this side
or the other
or that side?
Okay.
And that's just to prove you how easy and how lightweight that this iron is. Now, football shirts, okay?
Yeah.
Apparently they're very, very expensive.
I don't know.
No, neither do I. I had a girl and she wasn't really
They're about 50 quid a top, our director.
Are they?
Yeah.
So therefore, oh dear me. So therefore you don't want to damage that because I mean you might support one team and by the time you put a hot iron on it says some other team. Yeah.
You don't want that, do you?
So now you can iron vertically. But I would say I do 70% of my ironing on the hanger, okay?
Right.
In fact, when I wash, I put it onto the washing line on the hanger and then I take my iron to the washing line and I iron them while they're hanging up drying on the washing.
That's a good idea.
And then just put them away when they're finished drying. But you can.
Perfect. Absolutely wrinkle-free. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest here. And if you've got a regular iron, and you can spend 80, 90, 100 pounds on a regular iron. You know, iron, cord, and then, you know, you get a plastic cup that you pour a little bit of water into it and it gives you a little bit of steam. If you really are honest with yourself, and I had this sort of moment of realization myself, do they really work? I mean, honestly, do they? Have you ever really ironed anything with an iron like that, where the wrinkles have completely gone, where you cannot see them anymore? They're invisible. The answer's no, isn't it? You know it is. We don't want to admit it, but it's true. And that's because that was technology up to a point. This is the technology used by the professionals. This type of iron, the steam generator iron, was invented for professional cleaning purposes. They're still used in dry cleaners. Obviously, bigger ones and slightly more powerful ones than this, but 6.5 bar pressure in a dry cleaners, they might go up to maybe 12 or 13. So you've really got, it's almost like you bring in the dry cleaners. Now, it's not dry cleaning, it is ironing, it is steaming, but professionals use a similar technology because that's what it was designed for and invented for. And I swear to you, I promise to you, hand on heart, this iron, this Polti, will completely eliminate the wrinkles. They will be gone. It will be the first time you iron a garment where you actually go, oh, blimey, there aren't actually any wrinkles.
No.
Now, what's the point in ironing if it's not getting rid of the wrinkles?
Well, how many times have you had the water bottle at the side and you're spraying water into the garment, you're pushing down on the iron hoping you're going to push the creases out, but what you're doing is leaving moisture trapped within the fibres of the fabric. That's what causes the recreasing. Because when you put it away, that moisture's trapped. Now, Polti's not just any old iron. Sorry about that, but
that's right.
You know, Anyway, the reason for that
way?
being, no, not at all. I can work round you, don't worry.
Ow! Sorry.
What happens is Polti has the dry heated steam, and so consequently it has the power at the top of the iron that opens up the fibres, that actually gets rid of the creases. This part of the iron is the drying plate. This is the part that's closing those fibres back together again and airing that moisture out of the fibres. So therefore you'll cut down on your re-creasing by about 70 to 80%.
Now, Bev, this iron is actually, I dare I say, proven to iron or cut your ironing time in half, is it not?
53%.
How do you know?
I actually went down to the Weights and Measures place in London many years ago, and they timed me. We had so many different models of irons and the identical pile of ironing, and I had to iron each pile of ironing with a different model.
Yep.
And they timed how long it took me.
Oh.
And Polti was the fastest. It was 53% faster than any other iron. So that means if you iron for 4 hours a week, you can do that same amount of ironing in less than 2.
And also, when the weather is hot and sticky as it has been the last couple of days, the last thing you want to be doing is slaving over a hot iron.
Yeah,
This will cut
exactly.
down the amount of time you actually have to be doing it. But also, if you charge for ironing, then you can do the same amount in half the time, or you can do twice as much in the same time, make more money.
Yeah, absolutely. You
Potentially.
double your income.
Yeah, double your income.
Yeah. You know, it's a win-win situation. Plus the fact is, you can fill this at any point in time that you want to. You're not having to wait for it to cool down, where some of the irons you have to, and it can take 10 or 15 minutes, and then you think, oh, I'll do the other half tomorrow or something like that, and then it just builds and builds.
How much water does it hold?
Just over a litre. 1.3.
That's a lot of iron.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. As I say, I have a steam generator iron. Now, I don't have this model because I have a model before this one came out, and I've had it for about, 4 or 5 years now, I suppose it must be.
Oh, I bet it's more.
It probably is, actually.
Yeah.
And it is brilliant. And honestly, if I had the time and the inclination, I'd bring my son on and he could vouch for this. I actually enjoy ironing. I don't iron much. I get a shirt out every now and then, or he'll get a shirt out every now and then. But I don't mind getting the iron out, filling it with some water, doing a bit of iron, because it's really fun to use this type of iron.
Well, it's
Normal
easy.
irons can't stand them.
No, they're hard work. You have to think about what temperature you're putting them on. As you can see, you can take the unit out, you can fill water, you know.
It's 1.5 litres actually, apparently.
1.5 litre. Time it's gone into the second boiler, it's about 1.3, but you've got tap water inside there. You're not having to buy that fancy iron water, because this is a self-cleaning iron. If you can see that light there, that's the eco button that's just come on. That will actually reduce your electricity consumption while you're using it. It also reduces the amount of water the iron takes into the boiler. So therefore you're increasing your ironing time, basically. Also, you have got on here a self-cleaning button which will tell you when it needs cleaning. Now, it's not a complicated business, because otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. All you need to do is fill it up, switch it on. You press the button at the back with a spanner, hold it for about 3 seconds, and then just hold that over a bowl or over the sink. That will take about that will take about a minute to 2 minutes, and it'll clean, but also it cleans the back of the ironing plate as well. So it keeps the lime scale away from the boiler, so consequently, you know, it's not going to be the death of it.
Do you know how much my previous iron cost me?
I know, I can't remember, to be honest.
It must have been about £1,000.
Really?
Well, because I burned over time.
Yes.
Well, you know, shirts, my formal shirts, but all that time we worked at the other channel.
Yes.
And I had a rotation of, I think, about 6 or 8 different colours of shirt.
Yes.
And I would iron them using a regular iron, and eventually they would become stiff. They shrank a little as well because of the heat, and then also they got the iron shine.
Yeah.
So, and they were about, I suppose, £40–50 each. So 50 times 8
10 to 500,
400 quid.
yeah.
And those years I worked there, I probably threw them away. I had to replaced them 2 or 3, probably 3 times. So actually more than £1,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the iron ruined my clothes. This, since I've had a steam generator, I never ever had a ruined item of clothing. And look at the price, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to reiterate for you how much you're saving here. Polti, it's £149. Robert Dias have got it for £140.99. 99 at Very, Curry's for £98.99, Hughes for £119. We have it, but only until 3 a.m. So just less than 2 hours remaining, and the price of £79 that you can buy this for right now by either going to shopontv.co.uk or calling 033 332 41241, and you can spread the cost interest free with PayPal Pay in 3 if you wish, £27.98 times 3 months. That price only good until the clock runs out. It's clock or stock. We got more of these back in because it was such a runaway success last time. And also, by the way, there is something even more special when you buy not just this iron from Polti, but anything from Polti. It comes with, now Bev would call it silver service. I call it platinum service. Because, Bev...
It is. I think it is fantastic. I don't know many companies that way. You don't have to pay for this to happen.
Yeah.
I once bought a TV and it cost me nearly as much as this iron for an extra 3 years on that.
What happens?
Let me tell you, okay? Any problems with any Polti product, what they do is they come to your home. They will collect your product, so therefore you don't have to struggle back to the post office with a big heavy box. They'll come and collect it. They will either exchange or repair it. They will get it back in your home between 5 to 7 working days, not weeks, days. Yeah, okay. That's for 2 years. After the 2 years is up, the service stays the same. The only difference being is you would have an estimate for the work to be done. Now, that's peace of mind to me. They're based in Manchester, so therefore we're not that far away. So really and truthfully, the aftercare is as good as the product.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
Platinum, diamond even.
Diamond, well, yeah, whatever, yeah.
We are now at 10% of the stock spoken for. We've only been on the air for about 20-something minutes. We've only got 1 hour and 57 minutes and 34, 33, 2, 1. When that clock runs out, so does the price saving. £70 off. Right, now we've got jeans. Now,
we've got jeans.
Layers. This is the other thing. Again, this is also how it's going to help your ironing time down even more.
It's all right having, you know, these irons and you're thinking, yeah, but they won't be powerful enough to do the thicker stuff and all that.
Well, they won't be powerful enough to do the thicker stuff.
Oh, well, here we go then. Right. I'm not going to press down it. I'm just going to hold it, okay, very lightly, because how many times have you tried to push that heat through a garment, and really and truthfully it's not doing anything. Now if I take the iron back slowly, you might just be able to see it. It's creating a pocket of steam. It's lifting it up, and so consequently that's helping to push it through the different layers. Now,
I think we've shown how much steam this generates. Maybe you can...
I will show you how that... Yes, absolutely. Now, that means now I've gone through different layers.
Both sides, front and back.
Yeah, and so consequently, that way, I'm cutting my time down even more. But what if you picked something like this out of this?
Really? Is that yours?
Okay. No, these are all charity.
It's really ugly.
Thank you. No, all out of the charity shop.
Wow.
I like to recycle things.
Ow, that's really gaudy.
It is. But
I'm not judging.
No.
Maybe somebody would like
I want to say somebody probably didn't like it. That's why
it went to the charity.
That's why it ended up in a charity shop. But anything like that, as soon as you've brought your jeans out and you've ironed those, then you've got something like this and you think, oh, I'm going to just damage that. Well, you're not with your Polti.
You wouldn't be able to do it normally, would you?
No.
You'd have to be able to get round the edges.
Absolutely.
You'd have a crease zone. You could do that on a hanger as well.
You could do it on a hanger. Yes, if you wanted to do it on a hanger. Sometimes you're better off laying it flat.
Is that wool?
Yes, it is, yes.
So you've got wool, like an Angora,
Yeah.
and you've got these
The beads.
Are they
I mean, they're
beads?
decent sized beads, aren't they?
Diamante, or whatever you want to call it.
I'm not quite sure what you call
The
that.
man from Diamante says yes.
Yes. But that's, as I say, sometimes you just need a kiss of steam.
A kiss of steam. Oh. All my kisses are steamy, Bev.
Are they? Well, there you go then.
Now, here again, this will take a nightmare scenario. David, my son, bought two linen shirts. Now, do you remember? He said
Linen.
He works here too. I don't know how he got the job. And
Linen.
we washed it the first time, and it came out so creased. I was like, how the blooming heck are we going to get the creases out of that? And at the time, regular iron.
Oh.
It did nothing. Didn't even touch the sides.
No.
And then, do you remember when I got the steam iron, the Polti steam iron, and we were like, let's see if it can. And it worked. And now he was able to go off with all of his boos and bros and all that sort of stuff, looking really fly in his, what do you call it? Drip. Is that the one? Yeah.
That's your dad's way of, yeah.
I'm trying to be like cool.
Trying to be hip, yeah.
Yeah.
Same as my daughter says, Mother, shut up.
More like, I think I need a hip replacement rather than.
Yeah. Don't.
Is Drip right? Drip's clothing, isn't it? And Whip's car, isn't it? Whip is a car. Yeah.
Now, I've not changed that temperature.
No, you haven't. You haven't touched that dial.
I've gone straight from that wool jumper, straight onto linen, okay, and...
Linen. Even the dreaded linen.
Look at that.
Now,
Wasn't
Rich,
that quick and easy?
any crinkles or wrinkles in there? No. Thank God we pay him so well.
It is, yeah, that doesn't really... Yeah.
Bev, would you
yes. Oh, sorry. We're looking for wrinkles. Just a minute.
Yeah, Rich is determined.
Yeah, we're looking for wrinkles.
Yeah, he wants his...
He wants to go on his holidays.
He does, that's right. Yeah.
Right.
He wants to buy some Bitcoin.
When you get this home, okay? Wait a moment, let's move that out of the way. Right.
It's
pull
flying.
This part out.
Yeah.
You're going to fill that with tap water. You don't need to buy any fancy iron water. What that does, it takes it out of there through to the boiler, heats it up in 2 minutes, okay? You will have a dial on the iron because you can actually use this iron.
Steamless?
Yeah.
Is that in case you want to do...
Interfacing.
Excuse me.
Dressmaking.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were
So
going to
they
say,
tell me.
if you want to use that...
Go on then.
Your favourite?
My favourite. Oh, Wonderweb. Right. Went away for a few days.
Well, that fell flat, didn't it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all right.
Went away for a few days, right? Went through the airport scanner, set the things off, right?
Yeah.
Busy doing my Wonderweb. I'd actually left 2 pins inside.
Oh, no.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah.
I had fun finding out. Yes,
right.
Wonderweb. So you can do, you can do interfacing.
She goes to the parties and everything.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm invited to staff dances. But what I'm saying is, if you want to use this as a dry iron, you can. So what you will do is you will use the dial before the steam symbol. Other than that, to be able to use it as I'm using it today, it needs to be on maximum, and that's it. Forget about it.
I mean,
don't change it.
It's goof proof. It's also bloke proof because you just one temperature, one setting, and off it goes, you know. And look at, do that again, Bev. Would you give us a squirt?
Right. Oh, the squirt.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I mean, that was just one press of the trigger.
Yeah.
You can hold it down. Can you keep it going?
If you press the trigger, right, you'll just have constant steam, okay? Right?
Yeah.
You want just to be able to let that do it on its own. Double click on there and you will get a boost that comes through, okay?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay. Now, let's
lock it, take it around with you.
Yep, you can. I'm going to turn it round so you can see.
Yep.
Let's lift your bottom up a minute.
My hip's gone. I broke my toe. Honestly, I'm getting.
Oh, I tell you. Right, on and off buttons there. Okay. Now, if you press and hold the centre of that. Now, I am working upside down, so just that brings on the eco button, okay?
Yeah.
That will also reduce the water consumption, so it takes the water in slower, but also it reduces the electricity consumption on this iron.
But it doesn't,
I think it's 27%.
but it doesn't reduce the efficiency or efficacy
not
of the
at all.
iron, does it?
No, you can see it's still producing the steam, it's just slightly slower.
Right.
Now this one here is to tell you it's out of water. Basically, I just look at the front, and if there's no water in it, I know I need to fill it.
Or no steam.
You know, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Again, you don't have to turn it off and wait for it to cool down.
No.
You can
No.
fill it up as you go. Yeah.
This one here, as you can see, is the symbol. So what this will do will flash at you, okay?
Yeah.
And as it's flashing at you, that means I need cleaning. Right. All you need to do, fill the cup, switch it on,
Yeah.
press and hold that button for about 2 seconds.
Yep.
That kick-starts the cleaning process, and the whole thing takes about 2 minutes, and it will wash all that limescale out through the centre of the iron.
Yeah.
You've also got a cable tidy, so it keeps it nice and tidy.
Yes.
Goes in there. There's no water in there. That's the only thing that comes up there is steam. So therefore that makes that exceptionally light.
Right, yeah.
Because there's nothing in that.
Yeah, right,
okay?
right. Ladies
Right.
and gentlemen, it is flying out the door. We're not surprised. It's incredibly popular, this product. If you know me, or you've ever bought anything from me before, and you know that you can trust me, now I will say this. That is the iron I would recommend to everybody, because it is leagues, it is orders of magnitude better, I believe, than a regular iron. And you can pay a lot more for a regular iron than £79, by the way. They're heavy, they don't produce very much steam. You know, you're talking about a little cup, teeny plasticky thing that, you know, you fill the top with. They're doing nothing. They're super hot. They're essentially melting your clothes. So that is basically costing you money in replacement clothes over a period of time as well. I genuinely guarantee you that, in my opinion, that is the iron you should get. Now, we have several irons that we sell, and they're all phenomenal. We had one the other day, actually, also phenomenal. Different price, different features. In this price range, in the sort of £150 price range, because that's what this iron normally is. So you're not shopping in the sub £100 price range, you're shopping in the mid-range, the £150 range. That is, I think, absolutely hands down the king or the queen. The fact we've got it for £79, you're getting a premium or a sort of mid-premium iron for a budget price. You know, that's the whole point. But you've only got an hour and 47 minutes left to get it at that price, or it will go back up to £149. It is about 20% of the stock has now gone. Sorry, that came out wrong. We don't have many for you to buy. So please be getting them quickly, maybe checking out the baskets. And that's all I can really recommend. If you don't take advantage of the price before the time runs out, then you miss your opportunity. And if you haven't got a steam generator iron, you haven't lived. You haven't ironed. You haven't ever had a garment that's truly wrinkle-free. You will with this. Have a look at these prices once again. At Polti, it's £149. Robert Dias, it's £140.99, £99 at Very, £98.99 at Curry's, and Hughes have got it for £119. But we have it only until 3 a.m. for just £79. Where do you buy it, folks? Well, you go to shopontv.co.uk and you go to the live page, you'll scroll down, you'll see the product, you'll add it in, you'll put it in your basket, and then you'll go and check it out. By the way, we've got an amazing collapsible laundry basket there as well, which is rather good. We're going to show you the 100B steam cleaning system in a minute. I think that was my water, Bev, but you're welcome to it.
Oh,
no, don't worry. No, it's fine. You have it. Sorry, nobody saw. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Oh, we got some collectible discs as well. Amazing. So we put in fans, and okay, all right. Now I see what happened there. We put in fans, and we got George Michael. We've also got some great fans too. That are actually fans that cool you down. God knows I needed one of those today. I really did. It's been miserable. It really has. And we've got another whole week, 10 days of it, haven't we?
Have we?
In London, it's going to be about 28, 29 for about 10 days.
I'll just sit in the car.
Anyway, we've moved over. Oh, so we're starting here. This is. Do you need to be there or no? Where do you
want to stand? I just need to be there.
You stay there.
Right.
I'll just go home. No. Oh, we're not starting with floors. No.
Sorry, darling. I didn't know that was your water.
No, that's all right. Don't worry. I don't mind. We've got plenty of water in this building.
Have we?
You're the guest anyway.
Oh, thank you. Right.
This is the Polti Vaporetto Smart 100B Plus.
Really?
This is really kind of where it began with Polti. This sort of
I love this little machine. It is so knob choppy. It really is.
So what?
Knob choppy.
What does that mean?
Little and compact and powerful.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's knob choppy.
I'll take your word for that.
Yeah, knob choppy. That's what it is. It's powerful. It's little. It's got all the tools that you need. It's got a special boiler. Now, can I just say with this, if you've got lime scale and stuff like that, this is the one you want because you can actually clean and get to the lime scale to clean it out. It's about the only one on the market that you can actually get through. Now, I found this.
I've got a new glass of water.
Have you? I haven't got anything.
Yours is over there.
Okay.
And so now we're all happy.
I haven't got anything, honestly. Well, not as a no to, let's put it that way. Right, okay. So instead of pushing a stain into a carpet, worst thing to do with the carpet is to blot it like that.
Right.
Because you push the stain further into the fibre, then it collects at the back. And then when you walk on it, you then blot it back up to the top. And that's why that stain sometimes looks like it's coming back. So what this does, it swells those carpet fibres open. And as you can see, it's lifting that stain out. Now, if I just do that patch, you can see how those fibres have started to swell open.
Yeah.
Now, what they will do, they will go back to their original size once it cools down. Now, if you've got pets, this is a fantastic system because the pet hair, for a start, it helps to lift that out of the carpet. But also, if they bring in something that's a bit more unwanted, like the fleas and things like that,
right.
You can help to get to the eggs that they lay at the bottom. But also, this neutralises odours, so you will never have that dog smell or pet smell.
Because it's superheated, isn't it?
Superheated, dry
to kill the germs and the
bacteria.
Yeah,
and stuff. Absolutely. So,
by the way, this is an entire system. You get 9 accessories, and we're also providing you with 4 extra cloths. You normally get, I believe, 1. You get 4 extra in this, and it allows you to clean everywhere in your home without any chemicals. You get the Vaporforce brush, the carpet accessory, the small window cleaning accessory. You get the red and black round brushes with nylon bristles, the steam concentrator nozzle, a spatula, 5 microfiber cloths and a socket, all for £159, down from £279. So it is a real bumper bargain.
It is.
Yeah.
Really
so again, Polti have got it for £249, Costco for £189, Currys for £199, same at DIY.com, but we have it for £159. We believe we are market beating, certainly as of 10:46 yesterday evening.
Jolly good.
Jolly good.
Jolly
what was that?
good.
Knobby chocks? What was it?
Knob choppy.
Knob choppy.
Knob choppy.
Knob choppy.
Knob choppy. Yes, it's very knob choppy. It's very tough, very little. Yeah.
Tough and small.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Knob choppy.
Knob choppy. There you
Learn
go.
something every day, don't
You
you?
do.
What part of the world does that come from?
Our house. I don't know.
Anyway, let's.
We
You've
just
got a
make
right mess
things
on
up
your
as a-
board there, haven't you?
Yes. Right. Now, if you think about it, will steam clean any washable surface that you have at home. Okay. I mean, you think to yourself, well, I'm not going to get all that out just to do that. Heat up time, 2 minutes, ready to go.
Can you
But
leave the water in it?
Yes, absolutely, because the water sits in the front there, okay?
It's not going to go off.
No, it's not going to go off, and so therefore, until you press the button, the trigger, it takes it out of there into the boiler. The boiler's a special, it's called an AIP boiler, and it's a special coating on the boiler with a stainless steel boiler.
Because it's removable, does that also mean that you can refill it without having to stop the machine and wait for it to cool down, depressurize?
Absolutely, yes,
Amazing.
you can.
Amazing.
So, you've got the brushes. The black bristle brush is
The black bristle
the
brush.
black bristle brush, okay, is slightly softer than the red bristle brush. That is stiffer.
Right.
So that's very good for doing your
Red
barbecue.
is stiff, black is soft.
Well, softer. You've also got with that, you can use that for your barbecues, your oven racks, all that sort of thing, okay? So instead of putting chemicals on something that you're going to literally put your sandwich on or something like that, you might have cooked chicken with that, and you want to then do the vegetables. You've got the power of steam of 120 degrees.
So you said raw chicken.
Yeah.
But also steam gets where water and liquids don't, so it's going into all the little nooks and crannies of that wooden board, and it's basically disinfecting that.
Yeah,
that board,
because you see where the cut marks are. You can't put this in a dishwasher because obviously it would ruin it. But this is where the germs live, in the knife cuts, and so consequently you are literally sterilising and neutralising what's inside there.
It's peace of mind, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, one of the things, I say this a lot now, and I know it sounds really condescending when I do it, and I apologise, I don't mean to sound condescending, but go and grab a bottle of if you've got a cleaner under your sink or wherever you keep your cleaning products, that says on the bottle that it kills 99.9% of germs, viruses and bacteria. Have you ever read the instructions? I promise you, you should. Because if you look on the back, I guarantee it will say that you need to apply and leave it for usually 5 to 7 seconds. No.
I didn't know that.
Minutes.
I never
5 to
knew
7
that.
minutes. So you spray on your chopping board after you've just got your chicken thighs off, and you spray and you wipe. It hasn't killed all the germs.
No.
5 to 7 minutes. The steam is almost instantaneous.
Yeah,
so it's
absolutely.
peace of mind. When you know you've gone over something with a steam cleaner, you know you've killed those germs.
Absolutely. And don't forget, this has the British Allergy Seal of Approval. So if you've got anyone in the home that probably gets irritated at this time of year with pollen and things like that.
I get very irritated.
I would say, yeah, absolutely.
That's not because of allergens.
Well, it's got the British Allergy Foundation, so you can actually use this on your mattresses and your pillows and your soft furnishing.
Dust
and
mites.
That, yeah,
Dust
dust
mites
mites,
mattresses.
exactly, basically. Now, I put the red one on because what I'm going to do is literally be able... Oh, in fact, let's move that out. I'm going to say you're going to be able to see this. Just
Mind your white shirt on the dirty.
Oh, don't worry about... Oh, just look at this. I mean, honestly. Oh, look at that. It just cuts through the grease.
This could be your barbecue. I mean, let's face it, the barbecue, you might have got that out, ready for the nice warm weather. Do you know the best way to guarantee it will rain in this country?
Do my
Clean the
windows.
barbecue. Yeah. Yeah, hang out your washing as well, yeah. But you can
just
do
look at
glass,
that.
you can do upholstery, you can do wood, you can do metal, ceramic.
Hang on, let me
Literally
move it.
anywhere you would clean with a liquid cleaner.
Oh, look
you
at
can
that.
clean with it.
Now,
We'll put a bit of video in so you can go clean yourself.
oh, it's fine. I want
I
to
did
just
say it was
do
a
this.
dirty old oven.
Hang on a minute. Wait. Don't go anywhere.
All right.
Don't go anywhere a minute.
No.
I'll clean this out. I just want to show you. It
Right.
comes... Yeah, that's the best way to shut it. Comes with this one. Absolutely fantastic for doing all of your surfaces. Kitchen cupboards, worktops. Also, it makes into a window cleaner, so you can use it for the window.
Ah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
now,
look at
also,
that.
that head has got a squeegee on the front of it, hasn't it?
It has, so you can make it into
off.
so you can make it
can take-
into. It's a bit hot at the minute, but I will try.
But you can,
There you go.
for tiles, for windows, for mirrors.
Mirrors,
It-
yeah.
Also, it dries. It's virtually dry when you've used it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Do you need
absolutely.
to go wash your...
Yeah, and then I'm going to talk about the head. The head's very important.
No worries. You go do that. 453,594. It's a very special price, this, at £159. Normally £279. We're market beating on this at the moment. And you can spread the cost over 3 months, £55.32 with PayPal Pay in 3. Just select PayPal when you check out. And I just also want to draw your attention to the fact that if you want to, you can put fresco vapor. We've got these wonderful aromas that you can put into your... You see that head that we're using there? They go directly into there. You can either get lavender or pine. And you get 2 bottles of each for £14.90. And they add a lovely little aroma, and they're all sort of natural oils, or I don't know, they're really nice. You don't have to use them, but they go into the head, which we'll show you in a moment, and you can turn the vapor on or off. But in fact, we're going to demonstrate it in a minute. What I really want to impress upon you here is that what this is doing with just the power of steam, you can cut through grease and grime, fat, oil, etc. Cleanse, sanitize and neutralize dust and dirt, all with this one system. Floors, carpets, rugs, upholstery, glass, tiles, worktops, grouting, kitchen and bathroom fixtures and fittings, patio furniture, conservatory windows, the roof of your conservatory. I mean, honestly, so much you can do with it. 4 bar of pressure, so it's super high pressure, super heated dry steam, and you've got the stainless steel boiler for quick heat up. It's an auto refill system. We say auto refill. It feeds water into the boiler from the tank automatically. You can take that tank off and refill it at any time without having to stop the boiler, let it cool down, wait for it to depressurize, and then fill it up again, which was the drawback with these when they first came out years and years ago. 3 levels of steam as well, plus you've got handy parking for your brush and accessories, approved by the British Allergy Foundation, and an operating reach of 7.5 meters. So you've got a nice long cord on it as well.
Absolutely. The floor head, where you were talking about the
fresco vapor.
Fresco vapor, that goes in there, okay? So you just take that out, you pour that into there. There's a little on and off button, okay, like that. What happens is when the steam passes through it, it takes some of the fragrance and it puts it into the room, because the thing is with steam cleaning, it doesn't smell of pine or anything like that unless you want it to.
It doesn't have any.
No.
Whereas pine is normally what they use the smell to cover up the chemical smell with.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Also with this, it's got a nice scrubbing brush on the back.
By the way, it doesn't smell chemically piney. It smells like you've just driven through a forest.
It's all natural product, that is. There's no chemicals whatsoever.
The lavender's very nice too.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it don't smell like your grandmother's old knicker drawer. It's a very young fragrance.
Funnily enough, I've never been through my grandmother's old knicker drawer.
Yeah, I used to go through my grandma's drawer.
So do you have an old knicker drawer and a new knicker drawer?
Oh yes, of course. Yeah. A fat day knicker drawer, and then not so fat day knicker drawer.
Yeah. True, I do have 3 wardrobes as well. Yeah, small, medium and large.
Yeah, I do.
I'm kind of between medium and large at the moment.
I do. Well, that's my excuse when I keep buying stuff. Yeah, I need it.
Do you know why I put on weight? I have a...
Because you like food? No?
Well, I have a physical disposition.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, my mouth's bigger than my bumhole.
I'll take your word for that one. Right, floors.
Yes.
Okay, you can use it on sealed wooden floors. You've got a carpet glider, so you can refresh and deodorize your carpets.
Yep.
We've shown you how to get rid of a stain by using it as a tool, okay?
Yep.
Now, if you've got conservatories or kitchen that have a heavy, high traffic area,
Yes.
the grouting tends to get really dirty, doesn't it? Okay. Well, take the head off. Pop the little brush on the bottom.
So these go even. You've got two poles.
Extension poles. Exactly. So consequently, what you're going to do then is you're going to use the steam and agitate in between to be able to clean.
Oh, look, it's actually, wow, I don't think that tile's been cleaned since we had those made.
No, well, probably
it's
not.
It's actually clean, isn't it?
Well, don't sound so surprised. You know, that's what it's supposed to.
So caked in the dirt there. I never thought for a second. That's not any dirt that's been added by you. That's
look, the grouting's white. Well, fancy.
Grouting is white.
Well, fancy that.
Indeed.
Fancy that.
Blimey.
Ooh, I say.
That's it, Mr. Mannering.
So once you've gone round your grouting and you've cleaned it, especially in the high traffic areas, then what you're going to do is pop the larger one on, and then...
So well made, this system as well.
Yeah, really quality again.
Really high quality.
And then you're going to take away, you're going to steam away that dirt.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget,
steam away.
You've got your scrubbing brush. So you can use your scrubbing brush if you want, if it's a little bit more ingrained.
The thing with steam is, you know, as I always say, if you've ever had a steam burn from a kettle, you know how horrible and painful it is.
Yes.
Steam would melt your flesh.
Yes.
So if you've got fats or oils or greases and things like that, waxes, whatever it may be, you could just put the steam on top of it for a couple of seconds, and it's
just look at that.
Oh, no, look at the difference.
And that was just 2 seconds.
Look at the grouting.
Yeah. I mean, that was just 2 seconds. I mean, you know, you can spend a bit longer and carry. But think about round the bath. Absolutely brilliant for getting, you know, where the black mold grows. Shower enclosure, brilliant for the shower enclosure, especially the tracks of the shower where you close the door in the shower.
Also, you know where the most germs live in your home?
Toilet seal.
Fridge seal.
Oh, the fridge seal.
More even than a toilet.
Brilliant.
Seal. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
no,
brilliant.
It's just a breeding ground for Staphylococcus and Staphylococci.
Oh, try saying that. Yeah. Right, I'm going to now put the carpet glider on, okay? This is how it comes with it. You've not got to start and get a screwdriver and fix things on. It clips into position. Yep. Because obviously when you've got the cloth on, you need to be able to glide over the carpet, okay? Yeah. This machine is designed to be pulled with this, so don't think you've got to carry it from room to room if you don't want to.
It's a vacuum, isn't it?
Yep. So now you are going to utilise the steam to deodorise the carpet.
Now, look, I want to say, but Polti makes some really good handheld vacuum, steam cleaners.
Yeah.
But this, to me,
this look fantastic.
This is where you up your game, isn't it? By having that dedicated canister to heat up the water into steam. Yep. You're just getting premium all the way. And again, this has the platinum or diamond service as well.
Yep, absolutely. Any problem?
2 years.
Yep. Pick the phone up, come and collect it. Exchange or repair, within 5 to 7 days it's back in your home.
A lot of washing machines now have steam functions.
Yes, they do. And the ovens.
Yeah, and ovens too, that's right.
Yeah, and ovens too.
Steam's kind of back in force, isn't it? That dirty boy.
Now, when you get this machine home, wash your cloths first before you use them. It kickstarts the absorbency.
And, yes, because
like a towel.
It's like anything, actually. If you buy towels or sheets, they can have a factory film on them.
Yes.
So you want to wash that off first. Yes.
Absolutely. Now, not all.
I remembered that, Bev, because the last time we went to demonstrate this, we hadn't done that bit, so we couldn't do the floors.
No, we couldn't, could we?
So I remember that 2 days ago in our meeting. I said, make sure that we've washed the cloths.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So now we're going to do the sealed.
Pat on the back.
Well done, darling. Mind your toe.
I know.
Oh, it's that foot, is it?
It's this foot. No, I literally, I can't. So I told you what I did, right?
Yes,
so
you did.
I've got a chair with a big metal bar sticking.
Yeah.
And I went, and I've stubbed my toe on it so many times, but not seriously. And it was sticking out, and I thought, I'll just move that out of the way. So I went to kick it out of the way, and went poof. So I actually stubbed my toe by trying to move the chair out of the way so I wouldn't stub my toe. But I kicked it really hard, and it's I heard it crack, and it's now a lovely
red
multitudinous tricolour.
Ouch.
Yeah, so that's why
so anyway. We'll be very careful. Yeah. Right, now not all steam cleaners will do your sealed wooden floors because it overwets them basically.
Yeah, sure.
And so therefore they will just damage the floor. This, you can use this on your...
It has to be sealed.
Sealed wooden floors, yep, absolutely.
So if you've got laminate and you haven't had, and it's not sealed, don't use a steam cleaner on it.
Always do a patch test first. That's your best thing.
Yeah.
If you're in any doubt what your flooring is, But as you can see, you can do your sealed wooden floors. It doesn't over wet them.
No.
It sanitizes everything it touches. So if I start with a mop and bucket down here and then end up over there, all I'm doing is moving the dirt from one surface to the next.
Sure.
This is sanitizing the whole of that surface because it's maintaining its temperature. Now, as I've said, it's got this allergy seal of approval, so you can do your soft furnishings, you could do your curtains, you could do your pillows, your mattresses, duvets.
If you don't have
anything.
mulberry silk, duvets, pillows or mattresses.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it's hollow fibre
Yep.
or feather, those are breeding grounds for dust mites.
Yeah. They
So
are.
This will help to denature some of the allergens, to remove if you have an allergic reaction.
Plus the fact is, how do you put your mattress in to wash?
You need a big washing machine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and some of them, they're guaranteed for 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, you won't wear a T-shirt for that long without washing it.
Not usually,
But,
no.
you know, you're in, 8 hours or something like that.
But also, if you think about it, £159, what is it you said the average household family spends on cleaning chemicals every year?
Between £350 and £400.
And that's your sort of, couple with 2.4 children.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what... the minute you own this, you pay £159 now.
Yeah.
But you've now stopped the hemorrhaging of money that you're going to be spending
Exactly.
in multitudes more on.
Exactly.
For forever, really, for as long as you've got it.
This is it. I mean, the thing is, I think we're all fed up of buying the cheap, twice disposable, it'll last me a year if I'm lucky, and I won't want it after that. I think we're getting past that now. I think we want to invest in something
Quality.
that's going to be do the job and do the job
well.
Yeah. Now,
the thing is, you can do your toilets, you can do your sinks, you can do your plumbing.
well, I was going to do.
Oh, you're going to do that? Oh, okay, right. Okay.
Because I thought to myself.
Now, our director went to great effort to edit this little clip. So
yes, we must.
Also, it does very, very expertly show.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
All of the things you get with the system.
Oh, isn't that good? Look, even showing the pie.
There's a nice tilt down there. It's lovely. That's the
Yeah.
pack,
And
the
that.
pack shot. Oh, look,
Oh,
little zoom
look
out.
at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's good,
That
isn't
is
it?
good. Yeah.
Anybody thinking
Yes,
knew
so
what
there's
I
your
was
big head.
doing. Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
And there's
yeah.
your carpet glider, and there's your other little tool. That's your pack shot.
Oh, look at that. That's the floor manager.
I like the little wonky
Yeah.
one. That's really
Yeah,
good
I
for getting
do.
around your hob. Yeah, oh, there, and this is back to the pack shot again. You see what he's doing?
Yeah.
There's a little theme here. Pack shot, close up, pack shot, close. They're in
Oh,
your
look, and a clean cloth. Look
I
at
think
that.
5 of those.
I think that's absolutely fantastic.
Paul's commentating in my ear. He's like, funny enough.
He's
that's
commentating
exactly what
in
you
mine
get.
as well.
Oh, there's your little squeegee. It's what you get for your money. Can I just say, Paul, it's a mighty package.
It is. Very good.
For 159.
Yeah, absolutely. You did so well.
Well done, Paul. I think a round of applause
Yes,
for Paul.
yeah, absolutely.
And also for Rich, our wonderful camera operator.
Yeah. David, for setting it all
I'm just
up.
hearing that it's been, it's not been accepted for the Emmys this year.
Oh.
Better luck next time.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next year, yeah.
Right. Because we've done the floor, this is what I like about steam cleaning. They're so universal. So I've done the floors, okay? I'm going to now just pop the little brush on.
Yeah.
Because now I can
That's
see...
where I get black mold growing around there, and bacteria all the time around the edge of the sink, and the hob.
Right, just going to get this.
Blasts it out.
Look at that, that's come out of there.
Oh,
Okay?
now that's yucky.
See? And also, I mean, with the hob, what happens is, when you wipe the hob, you're actually pushing that dirt underneath. Can't escape from the steam.
No.
Also, your taps, very good for getting rid of lime scale. You've got lime scale on your taps, little bit of lemon juice, leave it for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and then go back and use your steam. Brilliant. But the beauty also, not leaving any smears, because you're not using...
There we are, lovely. Now, I will say...
Now, look at that.
I am going to say this because we do like our Blue Magic here at,
Oh, yes.
at Shop
yes.
on TV. So I do. So instead of lemon juice, a bit of Blue Magic. You know,
Yeah.
so you can use your Blue Magic in concert with your steam.
You can if you really want to.
You don't need to a lot of the time. So again, it just will make your Blue Magic go even further. Right now, apparently I've got an email. I'll tell you, you do that. I'm going to
clean the drains.
grab the iPad. Excuse me when I just grab my iPad. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody, by the way. Where's TikTok? Hello, TikTok. Oh, hi. TikTok's over there. Hi TikTok. Let me just enlarge this a little. So, right, I'm currently watching your show. This is from David. Hi, David, how you doing? And I'm very interested in the Polti steamer being featured. Can you hear me okay over the steamer? Yeah. Could you please confirm whether the steam produced by the product truly kills 99.9% of germs instantly as mentioned by your presenter? Additionally, I would appreciate clarification on the listed price of $279. Is this the genuine retail price or is it inflated to enhance the appearance? No, good Lord, no. No, we don't play by those rules. I've been unable to find this product listed elsewhere at a stated higher price. So the $279, remember we've included 4 extra cloths, right? So that, if you were paying for the 4 extra cloths, that would be on the price too. Polti have got it for $249. So basically $249 plus your 4 extra cloths is your $279. So that is the recommended retail price by Polti. That's the price that they're selling it for. If you bought 4 extra cloths from Polti, you'd be at your $279. I hope that explains it to you. And please understand, this, first of all, we're on ITV and STV, right? We broadcast on their Ofcom license. This is a partnership with ITV and STV. So we are the highest integrity, honesty, and levels of trust here that we have to be, you know, otherwise we wouldn't be allowed on the airwaves. But, you know, we're not just fly-by-nights who just happened upon ITV's and STV's airwaves. You know, that doesn't happen, right? So you can absolutely shop with confidence and knowing that not only do we vet all the prices, we do all of this kind of stuff. We're your skeptics on your behalf, almost, really, to make sure we get the best products at the best prices. As for the 99.9%, when the steam is over 100 degrees, is it, or 110 degrees? 110
degrees.
It will kill on contact.
It will.
Up to 99.9%.
Yeah. Can I just say also, with this having the British Allergy Seal of Approval, has to go to the British Allergy Foundation. It is tested rigorously, and they will not put their name anywhere near it if it doesn't do what it says on the box.
And it wouldn't work if it didn't do the 90.
No, and they have all the testimonies for it.
It's always 99.9% because there has to be that 1% margin. You know, there's always one bacteria that might just get away. You know.
Absolutely.
But yes, superheated steam like this has to be over a certain temperature to be able to claim that it will kill 99.9%. This is absolutely. I hope that answers your question. Thank you very much, David. Thank you.
I have to say, I'm glad people ask that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the thing is, you know, I have so much confidence in this machine, in Polti. I've had my Polti way before I actually came to work for the company.
Yeah, sure.
I brought it as a steam cleaner over 20 years
Isn't that
ago.
how you got the job? Because you bought one and
I
loved
did.
it so much you went to work for them.
That's exactly how I got it.
It's interesting, Bev, because questions like that, and I appreciate it. I almost prefer questions like that over ones that are heaping on praise.
Yeah.
Because it gives us an insight into how people think.
Absolutely.
And I totally get it, because we're on telly, we're selling products, and there's so much out there that you've got to be careful of, particularly online. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no oversight on a website.
No.
Even the big ones like Amazon and what have you, there's no watchdog watching them.
No.
They are a great company, of course, but there are lots of websites out there. You don't know who you're buying.
You can't check them all.
This is ITV and STV. Shop on TV is a partnership with ITV and STV. So we have to meet incredibly. In fact, you know, our if you like, boss or our partner at ITV, our supervisor at ITV, is on the board of Ofcom and the Advertising Standards.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm glad that you asked.
And Polti, you know, they've been going since 1978. You know, it's a quality product. It's a long time.
Right, okay, what do you want to do next, Bev?
Well, would you like me to carry on with the oven, or would you like me to do the floors? What would...
I think while we're here,
shall we do the floors?
Yep. Clodhopper footprints.
Okay, right. Well, let's finish that. I'm going to do those the rest of the
my broken toe. Yeah.
Also with this, you can put the tools on whatever length you want, okay? So if you want just that little bit extra reach, you can, or you can put the tools on the end of the full one, okay?
And you can see they've got really just the components. This is really top quality, like, you know, ABS plastic.
Yep.
It's all, everything is, you know, fits together with reassuring clicks.
It does. It's not, and when you drop it, you see,
durable.
Durable, yeah, absolutely. Honestly, if it can be broken, I can break it.
I can't believe what you did with our
I know. Right, let's have a go. So again, just use your steam.
Now this is legit grouting. We had these floors made about a year ago.
Yeah.
The grouting has never been cleaned directly before. We've had other you know, obviously we use these floors to demonstrate cleaning products, but nothing else has cleaned the grouting. This is not Bev that's gone down and made the grouting dirty. This is natural dirt that has accumulated over a year of using these floors and storing them between shows. And it's really doing a fab job.
It is.
Without a chemical in sight.
Nope. So think about also your wall tiles in your bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, you can clean that quite easily.
My bathroom, do you know, I despair, I do at home. Because I've got all hard floors. We walk around barefoot most of the time. But because we're on a main road, you get a lot of traffic film.
Yes, of course.
So I get out the shower, I've cleaned my bathroom, get out the shower, and the floors are wet, right, or moist. As soon as I walk around the flat, or go put my shoes on and walk into the bathroom, the dirt gets on the floor.
Yeah.
So I end up, my bathroom floors are only ever clean for about 1 or 2 days before I got to clean them.
Before you got to be back again.
But the grouting is black because of the, you know, that's the problem when you have hardwood floors in, you know, in an apartment.
Well, that's quite true. And the thing is, also, if you use a chemical, you leave a sticky residue behind, so therefore the dirt sticks back to it a lot easier.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you're forever cleaning them. Where when you use steam, you're sanitising that surface, but you're not leaving that sticky residue behind.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's going to literally dissolve it. It dissolves grease on contact. So think about also your cooker hoods. All the greasy surfaces you have at home.
Well, cooker hoods, they attract an awful lot of dust.
They do.
And I forget sometimes to clean my cooker hood when I suddenly see it and go, oh my God, it's caked in dust. It's a special price, ladies and gentlemen, of £159. That is currently market beating. If you were to go to Polti, it would be £249. The £249, by the way, at Polti, I should just clarify, as David was saying, that is just for the machine. That's not for the 4 extra cloths, right? So the £189 at Costco, Currys, and also they've got it for £199. DIY.com have got it for £199. And again, they do not include, as far as I'm aware, the 5 extra cloths. So those prices are without the extra cloths. Our price, our special price, £159, is with the 4 extra cloths, so you get 5 of them in total. What are you seeing here, Bev?
Well, I think she's going to have a heart attack with all that lot in the kitchen. But with you having the steam cleaner, it just gets it done in so quick time because you're not using chemicals. You can clean all your washable surfaces just by using steam, from the floors all the way up to the kitchen cupboards, to the tiles, to the sinks, to the shower, to the toilet. It will actually get rid of limescale that gets blocked in around the toilet. This grouting tool that they've got is absolutely fantastic.
It really is.
Now the one that's angled, you can see there, that's fantastic for doing underneath the rim of the toilet. Because you're not using a chemical, you're not damaging surfaces, you can actually turn the steam pressure down, especially when you're doing windows. You don't need such a force of thing, but you're not turning the temperature down. That's what's most important. All you're doing is turning down the force of steam.
But I love the fact if you've got pets and they lay on the sofa, upholstery. Again, I will never, ever, ever own a fabric sofa again. I never did. I always had leather, and then this time round I got a lazy boy, and it was a fabric.
Yes.
And it just, the summers that we've sat sweating into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, me and my
Absorbs.
hairspray leaning on the headrest, and and they stain and they get dirty.
Yep.
And this is the answer, isn't it?
It is.
To clean a fabric sofa or armchair or what have you.
Because it deodorizes as well as getting rid of the dirt.
Guess what?
What?
A quarter of the stock of the iron's gone.
Good gracious.
I'm not surprised.
All that stock?
Remember, a quarter of the stock. You've got 1 hour and just under 11 minutes left. See that clock down here?
Good grief.
1 hour and 11 minutes. And then the price is going to go back up from £79 to £149. Now, I have great news, everyone. Our producer, Leslie, was under the impression earlier that this is not available in Guernsey, Jersey and Northern Ireland. However, it is. The iron is. Okay, so our apologies for that. Don't worry, we will flog Leslie within an inch of her life. Actually, we're not going to see her for 12 days because she's going off to Sweden. Oh, she said I should have told her I banned her for 12 days. I have. I banned her to Scandinavia. That's what happens round here. If you're naughty.
Oh, good. Can I go somewhere warm?
And she will eat meatballs the entire time.
Will she? Good for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
She doesn't think there'll be any meatballs.
Don't she?
She's going to Lapland.
Oh.
You could have reindeer. She's not going to eat the reindeer.
No.
She's going to be feeding the reindeer.
No.
They might eat her.
Well, yes. Yeah. You could. Yeah.
That would be a good horror film, wouldn't it? And she's in a wood cabin by a lake.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's definitely a horror movie there waiting to happen.
Exactly. Gosh, I feel sorry for the monster that tries to accost Leslie.
I was going to say.
She don't take any prisoners, does she?
No, she don't, Donnie. No.
She's wonderful, though. She's lovely.
I love her to bits.
We're going to miss her.
I love her to bits.
Yeah. Oh, she's gone to the toilet. She's not hearing any of this. All right, so here's the truth. She's a blooming nightmare. No, anyway, pray continue.
Right, okay.
So bed sheets.
Bed sheets, right.
Yes.
I'm going to show you 2 ways to do your bed, okay?
Yeah.
You can either fold it like you do on the ironing board because you've got all this steam. You're going to go through multiple layers. Or you do what I do, is you wash and dry your bed in, you remake the bed, and then you take your iron to the bed and you iron it while it's on the bed.
Plus you're also helping to kill the dust mites in.
Don't you do that yet?
No.
Promise me the next time.
I will.
You
I've
change.
got mulberry silk. I've got mulberry silk and stuff, haven't I? So I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it?
Not really, no, not particularly. You're going to be ironing the quilt cover and the pillows, so you're refreshing the pillows at the same time.
Especially this time of year with all the sweating we're doing.
It's an awful lot easier and quicker.
Honestly, this iron I think for the price. Well,
it's a cracking little iron.
And I'm not talking about £79. I'm talking about £149.
Yeah.
This is about the best sort of balance of power and quality in a steam generator iron that money can buy. Look at that! You've done. Thank you for ironing my bedding.
Yes. Yeah, it says danger.
Yeah, danger. That's right. Coming in my bed is definitely a danger. Yeah.
That's another show entirely.
That's why I sleep alone.
Well, I used to, but I've got 2 cats now, so in fact, I think I have that much of the bed.
Yeah.
And they have that much of the bed.
Is this, what's this, satin?
No, cotton.
Oh, it's cotton, is it?
It's cotton, yeah.
Like a silk or a cotton? Or
No, it's cotton.
But can you do silks and satin?
You can do silk, satin, you can do anything.
Anything
with it, you can do, I can do better.
With a Polti.
With a Polti.
Yes. Oh, we should have said, anything you can do, Polti does better. Polti can do everything better than you.
Where's Rich? Come on, Rich.
Come on, Rich. Fight another tenner at stake here. We've challenged Rich to see if he can find
Are
any
you
wrinkles. I promise
ready?
you, look, why do you buy a car, Bev?
To get from A to B.
Yeah. Why do you drink water?
To survive.
Right. Why do you sleep?
Because I'm tired.
Yeah. Why...
What's this?
What do you buy a toaster for?
toast bread, because I like toast.
Yeah. So in other words, these are all things that you do because that's what they do
well.
So an iron, this is the irony, if you'll pardon the pun, of having a regular iron, which is just a hot plate, maybe with a receptacle for a little water that produces a little bit of steam. They don't get rid of wrinkles. Why do you buy an iron? You buy it primarily to get rid of wrinkles, don't you, out of your clothes? But if you haven't got a steam generator iron, because let's face it, really, the steam generator iron was the first iron ever to truly get rid of wrinkles, I believe. Every other iron I've had, and I spent a lot of money, I'll never forget, about 25 years ago, I spent £85 on an iron, and it was advertised as being extra heavy duty, so you had the weight to get rid of the wrinkles, and also extra hot. It was during the Watt Wars when everyone was like, oh, it's got this many watts or this many watts, and that it was some marketing thing that was supposed to impress everybody into thinking it was better. But what it did is it melted the clothes because it was so hot, and also it didn't get rid of the blooming wrinkles. I assure you that a steam generator iron where you've got superheated dry steam at 6.5 bar pressure, so it's being pressurized and forced out 200 grams a minute of steam, that is going to get rid of wrinkles because it relaxes the fabric. And then the sole plate's only, what is it, 700 and how many watts? 700?
750.
750. It's a coolish sole plate. It's really there just to kind of smooth over. So the fibres are relaxed by the steam, the sole plate smooths over to finish. It seriously does the job. You will find for the first time ever that you'll have wrinkle-free clothing. Not only that, it's really super easy and fun to use because it's very satisfying when it just does the job so well. But it also cuts your ironing time down by about 53%. So you'll be ironing for less time and you'll be getting the finish that you want. And you'll be protecting your clothes because you won't get iron shine. You will not melt your clothes. So you won't have to replace them. Again, my shirts, my cotton or polyester shirts that I would wash and then I would iron them, they would start to get stiff. I would get iron shine, they would dull as well over time. And I ended up throwing away at least 3 rounds of shirts, about probably 6 or 8 different shirts, about 50 quid each, that I had to throw away because the iron had ruined them. This will save you money in the long run, even in the way it protects your clothes and prevents you having to buy new ones. Rod says, shout out for steam iron, great iron. Our old iron gave up the ghost. My wife never believed in steam irons. Got this without her knowing. It proved her wrong. We now fight over fight over ironing our clothes. Have never looked better. They fight over the ironing. Their clothes have never looked better. Seriously, honestly, David, can I give that back to you, please, mate? Thank you. It really is incredibly good. And you can buy cheap rubbish out there if you want. Is it going to work? You can probably buy an iron for a tenner. It probably isn't a steam generator iron. And listen to me, folks. What did I just say? What do all other irons do? They get hot and they melt your clothes. And they don't get... Heat doesn't get rid of wrinkles. I promise you this. I actually have a previous model to this that I had because this hadn't come out. This is one of the latest gen models. And for 79 quid. And also, was it Glenda? Glenda, could you email Leslie, studio@shopontv.co.uk, because if you message us through the web message box, she can't reply. But if you email, she can. And so she's just asking you if you can email, and then she will happily, I don't know what it's about, but she will happily help you out anyway. £79 is the price. That's only for another hour and 2 minutes, and then it goes back up to £149. You are buying £149 worth of iron. You're just getting it at £70 off because you're buying it from Shop on TV.
I always think to myself is if you got to climb a mountain,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Ow.
And yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I wouldn't be doing that.
And they gave you a choice of an old push bike, right? Mm-hmm. Or they said to you, here's a, I don't know, top of the range Merc or something like that, car of your choice, because you need to get to that top of that mountain very quickly. Because there's a load of money waiting for you safely.
Yeah.
So which method would you choose? They'd both get up the mountain, but you'd choose the one that was comfortable, that did the job, longevity and all the rest.
But listen,
that's what this is.
Exactly, but Bev, it's a £150 iron. Not everyone would spend £150 on an iron.
No, I agree.
We're not stupid here. We know that.
Yes.
And so because we have a direct relationship with Polti, there's no distributor, there's no agent, there's no wholesaler, there's no magazine advertising, paper advertising, television advertising, yada yada yada. These are all things that add on to the cost of a product. It's literally Shop on TV's merchandising department dealing directly with Polti in Manchester, and that's how we're able to get these deals. So this is the price of a reasonably budget iron, but you're getting £150 worth of premium iron.
Absolutely.
Now you can spend £300 on a steam generator iron, but it would be way too powerful. You wouldn't need it. This is, I mean, the one I've got, I'm trying to think, is it maybe 8 bar pressure? I know the ones that you see they have in dry cleaners, they're about 12, aren't they?
Something like that. Yeah.
So do you see the point? You just, that's for professional commercial use.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be overkill for home, for domestic use. But even this is really overkill for domestic use. You could get away with 3 bar pressure. But at this price, you might as well have it. Because maybe you do a little bit of professional ironing or something like that.
Well, not only that, you just, let's face it, nobody likes ironing, do they? You know, it's a job that has to be done, and you just think to yourself, I want to get it over and done with as quickly as possible.
So you're buying your time back.
Yeah, and you still want to have that professional finish.
Right.
So, for instance, if you've got a sleeve that you don't want, to spend
Just one
time.
second, let's see it all wrinkly first. Yeah, that's all wrinkled.
Okay.
Yeah,
right, so you want to be able to think to yourself I want to do that sleeve quickly. Then you can.
Look at that.
Now your cheaper irons won't do that.
No. They would go.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, okay, you might think, well, I don't want to do that with my iron, but it's having that choice.
All right, Bev, here's a challenge.
Right.
Let's not do stuff that people might think regular irons can do. Let's do the stuff that we think people...
Hold me down, thank you.
This is really, really wrinkled. Look at this. Can you see all the wrinkles on that? Yeah, go on. Hold on, wait, stop. Rich, can I ask Paul, my director, if we can go into a section that's really wrinkled, and then Bev, are you doing it from behind? Mm-hmm. I want to see it. Right, okay. Do you see where you've got to go? Watch this. There you go. Down a bit. You're not quite in the right place, Bev.
Sorry.
Oh, no. Hold on. Lost it. There it is. It's the other side. Yeah.
Oh, the other side.
There you go.
Is that better?
Right. Stop. See? Try doing that with a regular iron, if you please. Right? Okay, got that. So what difficult stuff have you got? Maybe something with sequins or feathers or...
Feathers?
Yeah.
Feathers?
Feathers?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at this lovely.
Oh, now this is Angora.
Yeah.
With sequins.
Do you you don't normally iron Angora, do you? Or do you do it over with a tea towel or something?
Well, usually, because unfortunately you will melt the fibres with a conventional iron. But not with this. You don't push them out of shape because you're not applying pressure.
Well, not even touching the wood.
I'm kissing the jumper with the steam, you see.
Kissing with steam.
And more importantly, the sequins are actually stayed on the jumper.
Can your regular iron do that? All together now? No.
No.
All right, I did say all together. That was just.
Now, wait a minute. Hold your horses.
I expect David and Rich to also join in.
Wait a minute, linen.
Thanks,
right.
Dave. Right.
Oh,
what
no,
else?
Wait a minute. I'm going to do this.
Right. This is difficult.
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Right.
Now this would be a classic case of dry cleaning. What would that be? About 15 quid?
Well, no, you see, the thing is, you buy these jackets now and stuff, and it says washable, and you think, oh, good, that's good. I don't have to pay money to have them dry cleaned anymore. But then when you get them out the washing machine, it looks like this, and you think, I wish I'd taken it to be dry cleaned.
Are you doing this vertically again?
No, I'm going to put it on the thing because it's linen. So I would suggest linen.
It's a nightmare, that.
Absolutely.
It's an absolute nightmare.
So I would apply a little bit of the pressure on the air.
It just melts the wrinkles away.
Exactly.
I wish I could iron my face.
Oh.
Get rid of the wrinkles.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, look.
See? Gone.
Now, can your regular iron do that? No.
Oh. Okay. Now, transfers.
Transfers.
Now, this could be school blazer, school top, you know, a T-shirt or
it
PE.
could be an expensive, you know, football jersey
It
or
could
rugby
be,
jersey
yeah, anything like that.
Oh,
What would we do?
California. Nice.
We'd
Is that
have
Monica? No, well.
We would have to reverse it inside out, usually. Okay.
Not a problem. Now, it could be plastic transfers and things like that.
Then hover.
Yeah, hover over.
Hover if it's plastic. Plastic melts at a very low temperature, as we all know.
But again, the
you know, fleeces are actually made out of plastic bottle tops.
Really? I didn't know that. Look. Can your regular iron do that? No. So it's not catching on, Bev.
No, I know.
Even a Panto audience would have got it by now.
Right, let me show you. Okay.
Oh, look here.
Look at this.
Did you know that the very first computer invented by Charles Babbage ran on steam, or he wanted it to run on steam?
Oh.
Where would we be now if he'd used steam instead of electricity?
Do you know the first catapult, which Leonardo da Vinci was actually driven by steam?
Steam ran an entire generation, didn't it?
The largest ship in the world is run by steam. Yes.
QM2? I guess it'd probably be a battleship.
Yeah.
So what have you got here? This is different
denim.
fabrics, isn't it?
Okay. Don't change the temperature. Cotton.
Yeah.
Man-made fabrics, viscose.
Yeah, viscous, right.
Satins, silk.
Nearly a third of the stock gone. Folks, you've got 54 minutes and then your price is going up. So I really don't see how we could prove this any better. Well, just keep going, though. We'll look at that. All perfect.
All four of those.
Without changing the temperature.
Nope. So that could be anything. That's what's going to cut your ironing time down by over half.
Yeah.
So the thing is, if you have been ironing for 4 hours a week, you can do that same amount of ironing in less than 2.
Right. So if you're saving 2 hours a week, that's 100 hours a year.
Do you know?
4 days, nearly just over 4 days a year.
Do you know you iron for 2 years of your life?
Do you? Some do. Not me. But now this would be very difficult. A pleated skirt.
Pleated skirt. My daughter's first uniform was a pleated skirt.
Now you probably could do this with a regular iron, but you would risk getting iron shine, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Iron shine.
It's perfect. And because you can, by the way, you can turn the dial and turn the steam off. So if you're doing hemming, you know, webbing, or if you're doing applying transfers, you can.
Yes, you can. Yeah, if you're doing dressmaking, things like that, you can.
Next, what we got here?
Right. If you've got, let's see if I can do this. It's a while since I've done this trick.
Oh, yeah.
A long time since I've done this trick. Let me just get the legs together.
Right. Yeah, it's important to have your legs together.
Yes, got to get the legs together. Okay. Yeah. Then, these are wool trousers. Okay.
I thought they looked like a sort of...
Yeah, they wool. I got that right way round. No, I haven't, you see. I told you it were a long time since I've done this trick.
I have no idea where she's going.
No, I don't either. It's that time of night, you know. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right.
Are you matching your seams?
Yeah, well, I wasn't, but anyway, just to show you that you can actually do them vertically.
Oh.
Okay. Inside. Okay, inside.
Like can you regular iron do that? No.
No.
Can you take your iron to the curtains? Can you take your iron to the bed? No. That is amazing. I mean, again, that is something I would expect to have. I would take things to a dry cleaner to get that sort of finish.
But, you know, the thing is, you're not causing the damage. The worst thing with ironing is friction. Okay?
Right, yes, sure.
So you've got high heat. Most irons are 2,000 to 3,000 watts of heat. So you've got high heat, which melts fabric and fibres. Then you're pressing down on it and going backwards and forwards, which is friction. And that's what makes your clothes look worn.
Yeah.
And also, how many times have you touched the fabric, been too hot, and you've done that on the bottom of the ironing board? Well, that's actually the fibres of your garment that you're wiping off onto the board.
That's the thing. That's the fundamental difference. I'm trying to hopefully get people, and I think people are getting it. Heat sort of basically softens, melts even the fibres and compresses them with the weight of the iron. That's how it gets them flat. Whereas the steam is actually loosening the fibres of the fabric, and then
look at that.
Also, that is amazing.
Isn't that sharp on wool trousers?
I mean, it's the finish you want, you know?
Yeah. So therefore, it's a professional finish. Franco Polti was a professional iron salesman, and he used to go around to the dry cleaners, and he wanted to bring in that professional finish to the domestic home. But I mean, the boilers were absolutely huge. That's why he invented the system that sits inside these boilers now, back in 1978. And it's just grown from there. You know, is the top of the tree. He doesn't make kettles and toasters. He just makes steam irons, steam cleaners and vacuums.
Yeah. A third of the stock has now gone. Jack, we actually managed to get quite a big stock back, fortunately, and it's going very quickly because it's a brilliant iron. So Jack, hi Jack, how you doing? I think you emailed us the other day, didn't you? Okay, so Leslie said she replied to you twice the other night and once tonight. Maybe you need to check your spam folder on your email. If you're not getting the emails, they may have gone to your junk folder or something, because she has replied 3 times. But anyway, Jack says, contacted your show on Friday morning regarding the iron you were selling for $59.99, which was not your usual Polti, which you're selling tonight, which was asking why this was. I contacted you twice, thought it strange. I wonder, will you reply tonight? Well, when you go into a department store, they don't just sell one brand, do they? They have multiple brands, and we are essentially the same. We are a shop. We're a TV shop, so we have different brands. So it was Gurmy the other night, which was on a great sale. I think that was at £90, wasn't it? Down to 60. So it was 99 down to 60. So the simple answer is this is a higher spec iron. This is, if you go by the regular price, this is a £150 iron versus a £100 iron. And so not everybody wants to spend £80 on an iron. We had that for 60. So there's not only just one make of car. You know, some people drive a Peugeot, some people drive a Rolls Royce. There's a big difference between them. So I hope that explains why. Otherwise, we wouldn't be around for very long if we were just selling one brand of one model of product. You know, think of us as a department store. And Polti, we have many different levels now. That we have Polti irons that are more expensive and that are more powerful. And so the Gurmy, I think, was 3 bar. This is 6.5.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's higher pressure. Do you know what I mean?
Whatever suits you.
That was about 135 grams of steam. This is 200.
Yeah.
So it's again, it's like buying. I don't know if you buy a motorbike. There are different powers of motorbike. You know.
Well, yeah. So different levels of car.
I don't know how else I can really put it. I hope that answers your question, Jack. Anyway. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to check out, because look, we've got 47 minutes left. If you wait, wait until the morning or later in the morning, you know, maybe you're thinking, oh, I'll go to bed and then I'll come back and buy this iron then, you will still be able to buy it, but it will be £149. I promise you. We are not just saying this to, you know, that for our own good. The price will go up. Now, we always give you, a few minutes after the show to check out, particularly for phone callers. But 50 of you have got this in your baskets and you haven't checked out. It's going to go up. I mean, we've already shown you the prices elsewhere. At Polti, it's £149. At Robert Dias, £140.99. At Very, it's £99. At Curry's, it's £99. And at Hughes, it's £119. So again, this is a major high street iron. Those other high street, like Very and Curry's and Hughes and Robert Dias, they also sell different brands and different models of product. This is the exact same like for like, and their prices are higher. Again, we deal directly with Polti. That's how we're able to get you these prices. And you get that 2-year warranty as well, where if there's anything goes wrong with your iron, Polti will actually, you make a phone call, they will come to you wherever the iron is, your home or your office, collect it free of charge. They will take it away. They will either repair it or they will replace it free of charge and return it to wherever it came from, your home or your office, within how many days? 5 to 7 days, isn't it?
Yes, 5 to 7
days. At any time within 2 years. If after that anything happens with the iron, you can still get the same service, but Polti will provide you with a price for an estimate for the work. So you've got, again, I call it platinum, platinum service. Let's carry on. Honestly, I can't recommend this enough. It's your iron. It's
the one I use, and believe
if I hadn't got a steam generator iron, the one I've got, I don't think they make anymore, I'd be getting this. Because I don't need a £200-300 steam generator iron. Because for what I do, a few shirts, a few jackets, by the way, jackets, my suits, it cost me about 20-25 quid, I think, to get trousers and a jacket dry cleaned.
Really?
Yeah, so it's expensive dry cleaning.
It is, yeah.
So what I do instead is I put my jacket on a hanger or my trousers and I steam them because, it's sweat, it's, for general wear and tear. And a lot of the time they're not necessarily dirty, they need freshening up, especially with me. And so it cuts down the amount of dry cleaning I have to do. Instead of going to the dry cleaners once a month, I go to the dry cleaners once every 3 months now. And look at this. You could do tuxedos, wedding dresses, but if you're a dressmaker or you have a dress shop, you definitely need one of these. Absolutely. In fact, my parents had a bridal shop, a wedding shop for many years, and it was a nightmare to actually sort of steam the wedding dresses. What we used to have was a vertical steamer. Now listen, I don't know if you know this, but my other career or my main career, or used to be when the industry was still, busy, I worked as a professional actor. And somebody asked, do I miss LA? Simon did. I do. I was talking to Rich about this earlier on. Yeah, I was on multi-million-dollar sets on massive, global TV shows and films. And now I'm in Warrington selling an iron. There's nothing wrong with that. but it's, you know what I mean? Yes, I had a point here. Oh, yes. So anyway, when I'm on set, the costumiers, the wardrobe department, what did they use? Did they use...
steam iron?
Either a steam iron or a vertical steamer. So it was either one of those or it was... and in fact, actually, if you watch those below deck shows, where they're the luxury yachts...
You'd have to pay me to watch that.
They're great. I watched them all. I've seen every one. They have steam irons.
Can I just say some of the tailors at Savile Row use a Polti iron.
But Polti invented the steam generator iron.
They did.
They are the OGs. Yeah. No shiny spots.
And is it Stratford Theatre? Well, Drury Lane, one of the theatres, uses the Polti for their costumes. Yeah. So, you're in good company.
Good. They're really good. They're not just good, they're great.
Even regardless of whether you iron 3 garments a week or 300 garments a week.
Yeah.
Thing is with this iron, it's easy, it's simple. It does what it says on the box and it does the job well.
Yeah.
So you deserve to...
3 shirts a week?
Yeah, you deserve to have...
the best.
The best. And at this price, it's making it slightly more easier for people to think, well, I want to invest in a better iron. I don't want to keep having to throw it away. Yeah.
And because it heats up really quickly. It's also
2 minutes.
It's really lightweight. It's easy to use. And as I say, I whip mine out just for a quick 1 or 2 shirts. But it's protecting my clothes. You know what I mean? And I really enjoy using it. I don't know why. There's probably all the power that's coming out of power of the steam coming out of the iron.
Well, that's it. You want something that's going to do the job and do it well and do it quickly. Just take the headache out of it. And that is what you're going to get with your Polti. But not only that, you have also got peace of mind of the after-sale service that Polti... literally.
Can you do that from behind? Would that work? Or do you need to put it on?
No, I would put the iron on that. Yeah, I'll put the iron on that. See, this is what I say is I don't get commission on anything that I sell.
No, nor do I.
But I will only do what I would have in my own home. And I will always...
You have this exact answer.
I do. And I will tell you the truth. You know, like you just said about this ironing at the bike. No, I would need to put the iron on this. You know? But how easy...
And it gives you, you know, talking to dry cleaners, I used to get shirts dry cleaned, not because they needed cleaning, because I could wash them myself, but because of the way they're pressed afterwards.
Yeah.
This gives you the pressed finish that you'd expect from paying to get them
Well,
done.
it gives you that professional finish, and
it actually
that's
gets
what
rid
we
of the
want.
wrinkles. Look,
Yeah.
they're gone. They're actually, they're not diminished. They're gone. Nah.
Well, that's what you want. You know, that's what you've got an iron for, basically.
Well, we've been told to move on. We're getting close to, how much of the stock now? It's getting very close to half the stock. It's 149 at Polti this sign, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Dias, they have it for 140. Oh, sorry, we're showing a video. We'll do that in a moment. Let's have a little look at the video. Bev, would you talk through the video for us?
Yeah, as you can see, we're ironing some jeans there. You can do multiple layers, so you can fold the jeans in half and do both sides at once. This is just showing you how easy it is to slide over. Heat up time is 2 minutes, so it's good to go. So that one shirt in the morning, you can switch it on. You don't even have to get your ironing board out because you can do vertical ironing. In fact, I do a good 70% of my ironing on the hanger. Also, you've got storage that you can put it away. It's got a lockable handle, so it makes it a lot safer when you're having to pack it away.
Bev, I would like a sip of my water. Would you mind telling everyone how much they will pay for this iron if they buy it somewhere else?
Okay, right. Well, Polti's own website is £149. Robert Dias is £140.99. Very.com, as we all know, £99. Oh, that's quite good.
Yep.
Curry's, £98.99. Oh, got a penny off that one then. Hughes, £119. Not bad prices,
Yep.
but I'll tell you one thing, they cannot beat the £79 at Shop on TV.
Amazing. Please do check out. You now have 39 minutes before I disappear again for another week. I'm not back till next Friday.
Oh,
But I think I'm here Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So we've got some switcheroos and things going on.
I've got a date with a paintbrush.
Have you? I've got a date, hopefully, with the back of my eyelids. Well, you know, I had a holiday that turned out not to be a holiday.
Yes, you did, yes.
Yeah. Plans all went awry.
Bit of a disaster. Yeah.
They should make a drama out of it. They should make a drama out of my life. If I wrote my memoirs, no one would believe them. They'd say that never happened. Anyway.
It does. It does.
It's full steam ahead.
Right, full steam ahead. So, we're going to want to do our floors at some point. So whether it's carpet, tiles, sealed wooden floors, lino, quarry tiles, marble, absolutely. If you look in granite, it brings that in. You know, like you have to buy that special cleaner for granite.
I didn't know that, but I have heard you
Yes,
do. Yes,
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realise.
Well, you don't have to, because using steam, you don't leave any sticky residue.
You don't have to buy any cleaner for anything anymore, really,
just water.
do you?
I couldn't tell you the last time I have brought any kind of cleaner. I just don't use it. And I will say, when you steam clean, it stays cleaner for longer.
Can I just bring something just disgusting up here? It occurred to me.
Yeah.
Now, I speak as a gentleman, and gentlemen have a, shall we say, guided urination, right?
I don't know how they miss something so
But,
big.
you know, often, sometimes it's not an accurate, it's not scientific.
You can't aim.
Sometimes the aim's not always there.
Yeah.
So when you look at tiled floors and the occasional, particularly public toilets or toilets on trains, where they're just swimming in urine, and it's just like,
Lovely.
if that's what happens on a hard floor, but then you've got some with a nice carpeted bathroom.
Yes.
The same things happen, it's just getting absorbed into the carpet.
Yeah,
so this,
absolutely.
on the hard floors and the carpet, is a great way to completely sanitise them.
Well, that's it.
Get rid of all the horrible urine
Absolutely.
smells.
And you're not using chemical.
No.
Very good if you're puppy training as well. Because, I mean, obviously, cats and dogs will offend in certain areas and then keep going back to that area.
They mark their territory, cats particularly.
Yeah, absolutely. If you use steam, not on the animal, on the area that they've used, it will stop them reoffending.
Because they'll go, hang on a minute, I could have sworn I marked this the other day.
Oh, very good also, while on it, I just think these things, dustbins.
Dustbins!
Especially at this time of year.
Yeah.
You know, with all the flies and everything else.
Well, you've got to watch for the blue, is it blue bottles?
Blue bottles, yeah, which turn into magnets and all the rest. Well, you can take your steam cleaner out and give your dustbins a blast.
Yeah.
You know?
Any areas around the dustbins
where
rubbish you know, you can sanitise.
Can I tell you the weirdest place I've done?
Sure.
Well, my my patio's very old, and I was going to paint it, but I wanted to clean the surface first, so I took my steam cleaner out and I used it on the patio.
Right.
Okay, so sealed wooden floors, so you can use it on. Okay. You can also use it on stubborn stains. Now you can hold that over for a few seconds because steam will break down the dirt and grease. But you've noticed it doesn't over wet the floors.
Right.
That's because of how it's designed.
If you've got pet hairs and things, will it help pick up the pet hairs?
It will, yes, absolutely. Because this steam creates a static charge between this and the cloth, and so it helps to pick up the stray fur. In fact, my cats are casting at the moment. In fact, I could make another cat out of what they've left over. So,
We've got a question from Iris.
Oh, hello, Iris.
I love the name Iris. Hi, Iris. How are you? So she says, please forgive me if I'm not allowed to ask for comparison advice. Iris, you can ask whatever you want. By the way, notice we don't shy away from any awkward questions. The reason we're on telly is so you can ask these questions. So let's see what she says. Do you honestly recommend the Polti Simply Iron or the Polti Express model, which I believe has just one temperature? Which is the better model in your opinion?
They're both exactly the same, Iris. They've both got one temperature. I use the Simply Iron. I like that. It's a little bit more powerful. It has that boost on where your Express one doesn't. And I just think the whole idea and concept of how it is designed, I just like the Simply Iron. But it's your choice at the end of the day. It's personal preference, but they both have the one temperature sole plate. That's what Polti patented back in 1978.
So in terms of steam production, is there more steam with the Simply, or is it?
Yes, because of the boost. That's
the
boost, yes.
So I think, Iris, what I would say is we have to throw it back to you to a certain extent, because we don't know what you're ironing. So it really does depend on two things. If you're doing a lot of heavy duty ironing, you might want the extra power with the Simply. If you're doing, you know, a little light ironing once a week, maybe you'll be fine with the Express. Also, it comes down to price. So we've got the Simply tonight for £79, but only for £33. But if you go to shopontv.co.uk, there is the Express. Well, that's £179 at the moment. So when we put them on telly, we do special offers on the prices. That price is not dropped at the moment. That is our regular price. That's why you tune into ITV every night and STV to get the bargains, because we do the show specials. So you could wait until the Express, if it's £179 normally, and the Simply is £149. I don't even know if it would come down as much as the Simply.
I don't think it would do. I mean, I've not known it, but
yeah, the Express
I must
is
admit,
£179 at Curry's, at Robert Dias, and we'd probably do it. I imagine we'd probably do it for if it was a special for maybe 89 or 99. So actually, to be honest, get the Simply. It's a bargain.
I must admit, that's what I use at home. You know, hand on heart, I do use that one at home. And believe me, I've got the choice of nearly every one that they make. And it's just what you want.
Yeah, you'll get nothing but 100% honesty here. Because I'm head of TV for the channel as well. I don't say that to impress you, but to impress upon you. Right from day one, I always said that if we want to be a hit, if HIT is an acronym, then it would stand for honesty, integrity. I can't say it. Honesty, integrity, and trust.
Yes.
You know, we want to be transparent and honest and open. And if you have any question whatsoever, that you want to ask our opinion, of course, that's what but also, it's not like walking into a shop. I hate it when I walk into a shop and I ask a question. I did this the other day. I was trying to buy a telly and I didn't know if it had a specific mounting screw section on the back between two models. And I went into the big chain. They hadn't got a clue. They didn't even know what I was talking about.
No,
I
I
had
know.
to get the manager who understood but then couldn't answer the question
No.
because he didn't know. And it's like, and it's not to put those people down because they have thousands of products they have to deal with. We bring experts on who know these things inside and out. That's why you shop with us. So we had another question. Go ahead, Leslie. What was that? Mally. Hi, Mally. How you doing? Can I use cleaning solutions or chemicals in the steam cleaner? No, water only.
No, water only, mate.
Yeah.
Do not put any kind of chemicals or anything inside there. The boilers are patented, and if you start to do that, then they might have an adverse.
It would probably invalidate the warranty.
Honestly, you will not need it. You won't.
Look, I said earlier, and I know Bev will hate me to say this, but you know, we were selling Blue Magic the other night. It is really good. Look, if you get something really, really, really tough, you could put a bit of Blue Magic down, or you know, use what you want to use on the stain, and then use the steam cleaner to get it up after. But 99% of the time, you'll probably find actually you just don't need it. The steam will do it for you.
Absolutely.
That's the point. It saves you on buying.
It does. It really does. You know, I know it's very hard to believe sometimes when you think, well, it's only tap water when all's said and done. I always say the analogy, if it can move a train, it can move a stain. And that's exactly what this will do. You're buying quality. I know there's lots of other ones on the market which are very wet steam and don't seem very powerful and don't do the job.
Well, I know it is, but you tell your version.
Well, the thing is, the water molecules that are produced out of here are so large they evaporate very quickly. But the temperature is higher for a start. So therefore, you're in a wider killing territory of germs. I mean, these will even kill viruses. Also, it has the British Allergy Seal of Approval on this machine. So it has to be that little bit stronger steam, also hotter temperature. That's what you buying for. So please don't think you've got to buy other alternatives as additives like, you know, your chemicals. You don't need to do that.
When was Polti launched in this country? About
1978.
78, and they were first sold on TV because I was one selling them.
Here, 93.
93. Okay, so actually I wasn't the first. I was one of the first because I think I joined the first shopping channel in 94.
Yes.
So, here's the thing. Polti invented the steam generator iron, and from that they became
the boiler
that is used in these steam cleaning products. They are the OGs, they're the originators, they're the ones that invented this technology. So they have a patents on it. And what happens when you have a patent? Nobody else can copy it. They're not allowed to. So if you've nailed it, you got it right, then nobody else is ever going to be able to produce that result as well because they can't, although they'd have to copy your technology.
Yes.
And what happened was, I remember this during the 80s, this explosion when basically Polti became a household name. Everyone was talking about steam cleaning. It was the thing to do. So the infomercial companies and the cheaper manufacturers in China and places like that, they started producing these little handheld steam cleaners. And isn't it convenient? Look, it's the size of a mop, but it steams. But because the technology would have infringed patents had they used what really truly worked the best way, they had to come up with other ways of doing it. And so they would have basically a kettle on a stick.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
But so it would heat up, and sure, it was boiling hot when the steam came out. But by the time it went down the pipe and got to the head, it cooled down, so it wasn't over 110 degrees. It wasn't hot enough to
revert back to water.
And it also had started reverting back to water.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
There was a mass of people who just were furious about how bad these things were because they dribbled all over your floor and they did absolutely sweet Fanny Adams.
Yeah.
So it put a bit of a bitter taste in people's mouths, I think.
Yeah,
so what you have to understand, you're buying the latest and greatest from the originator of the steam cleaner.
Absolutely.
And this boiler, it's all designed, even it's an insulated pipe, or tube. So that steam is coming out of there at a temperature that's enough to kill germs.
Can I just say, if you've got a boiler that you need to sort of get into, you can't do it on cleaners, and unfortunately what happens, eventually the lime scale collects at the bottom, collects and collects until it blocks it off. Polti knows this, so they've put a unit here, inside here, that all you have to do is unscrew that periodically, tip it out, because this collects the lime scale for you, but gives you an access to get rid of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's little things like that that make the difference.
The size of the wheels, and they've got rubberized wheels,
Well,
you know, it's very, very sturdily made. The cord it's a 7.5 metre reach, isn't it?
It's,
I don't know if the cord is...
It's all tucked inside here.
It's at least 5 metres by the looks of it. I mean, it's all tucked in the cupboard and stuff, so I can't tell you accurately. The operating reach, though, is 7.5 metres.
Exactly.
That's the cord and the tube.
Yes, the tube.
So, yeah, you plug it in and you can get around. Just one cleaner to cut through grease, grime, fat, oil, all that sort of thing. You can sanitize and you can neutralize dust and dirt, all with the Vaporetto Smart 100B. Basically, every surface type you can think of: floors, carpets, rugs, upholstery, glass, tiles, mirrors, worktops, grouting, kitchen and bathroom fixtures and fittings, conservatories, furniture, patio furniture, barbecues, grills, what do they call those things? Air fryers, microwaves. Oh, yeah. You name it, you can clean it. 4 bar pressure, so very high pressure. And actually, to put it in perspective, the iron is 6.5 bar pressure. I told you it was powerful. 4 is more than enough. Stainless steel boiler for quick heat up. It's going to continue to auto refill the boiler without having to remove the tank. You actually can refill the boiler, the tank, while the boiler is in operation without having to turn it off and wait for it to cool down, which with the early models, that's what you had to do. Not with this. You've got the Vaporforce brush with the built-in fragrance dispenser, 5 kilos in weight total, 3 levels of steam, the handy parking unit for the brush and the accessories, and it is approved by the British Allergy Foundation because the steam is capable of killing things like dust mites and denaturing their allergen, which is their poo. Plus, by the way, we give you 4 extra cloths. We had a question earlier about why 279. So our price is normally, this sells for 249 for the unit. The 4 extra cloths basically are the additional money, but we discount that for the price you pay tonight, 159. We basically give these as a bonus.
Absolutely.
So Michelle was asking about the cloths. Can you show it with the ironing board? I don't know how.
Ah, right, yeah. They used to have a model where you had an iron that you could plug into the unit.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
2400, the red one. Yes,
right,
yes, yeah.
These pads go on the end there.
These pads sit onto the end of your floor cleaner one. There isn't an iron with this.
So the price, this is 279 if you bought it. If you bought it at Robert Dias and Polti, it's about 240, 249. The iron is 80, so actually you could buy this and the iron for the full price you'd normally pay.
I paid 389.
Did you?
Nearly 19, 20 years ago, so. Yeah.
I think I paid, what did I pay?
It was a lot.
For my iron, I think it was.
Yeah.
Let's get clean. Oh, sorry, I thought we were moving, but we're going to do
let's go to the counter.
You don't want to do the carpet glide? Okay.
I can do.
I'm just thinking we've got to tell the director's got to tell us where to go, you see.
Well.
I don't move unless my director tells me.
Don't you?
We want to go back to the iron because everyone wants the iron.
Okay, right.
Talk us around the system, Bev.
Okay, let me
You do that. Can I go over here and grab some water?
You can, that's a good idea. Yeah, okay.
We're very informal around here.
Well, we move this rubbish out the way, honestly. Okay, right, that's where you put the water in, so you can take that to the tap, fill that at any point. You can even leave the water inside there. You don't have to empty it out because the water sits there till it needs it and it pulls it into the boiler, which sits at the back. That's your on and off button at the top. Heat up time 2 minutes. Now, I did say earlier on you can actually turn the steam pressure down. So if I do that, that's what your little knob here is you can turn it down, okay? Right, let's move that out of the way, and then you'll be able to see it. So you've got minimum and maximum. It doesn't turn the temperature down. What it turns down is the force of steam. Because if you want to do your windows, because it's actually got a window squeegee, you don't want to have such a force of steam coming out than what you would.
So if it's cold in the winter, you don't want to be putting hot steam on.
Just warm it up.
You can spray onto a cloth, can't you, as well, and wipe down your TV?
You certainly can. Yes, I've done
this before.
Steam. Have you done it?
I have.
I'm going to tell you now.
Photographic memory.
Okay. I'm going to put one of the pearls in like
Took
so.
a photo.
Okay,
She's
right.
not listening.
No. And I'm going to show you the best wallpaper stripper you will ever have.
Oh.
Okay?
I mean, it ain't a meagre amount of steam, is it?
No. It will fetch up to 5 layers of wallpaper off, okay?
Brilliant.
That noise you can hear is taking the water out of here and putting it into the boiler.
Amazing! It's 453,594. It's the Polti Vaporetto Smart 100B Plus cleaner with 9 accessories. I'm trying to read, and also, I suppose I could read it from the camera. We've got these things on the camera, you see. Hang on. With 9 accessories and 4 extra cloths. The special price it is, and normally $279. That's for your machine and your 4 extra cloths. But $159, that price, I don't even think that includes the cloths. So we give them to you, but we're not charging you very much by the looks of it. What is that? $6.95 P&P. But if you're buying multiple items, the first $4.95 postage and packing is capped. So it's just a couple of extra quid that goes on this one because it's a big package. And it's expensive to send it to you. We have to pay the postman, you know. And you can spread the cost interest-free with PayPal Pay in 3 as well. I've been doing all of that, and Bev has been cleaning the oven.
Oh, that was very good, refreshing.
Amazing! There it is.
Have a drink.
In all of its glory, being shown on your screen in video format for your delight and delectation. We're coming back over to the iron. We show these little videos, you see, so we can go from set to set. It's very exciting. And it's also so we can see the product too, of course. I love the fact you've got a little scrubber on the back. Sometimes you need to have a little scrubber doing the work, don't you? Bev, no? Yes, yeah. Absolutely. I love this little grouting attachment. As we proved earlier, grouting, it really does grout rather well.
Yeah, I like the scraper as well. That's very, very good.
Wonky nozzle as well, because that is so good for getting into all those little nooks and crannies. The thing about steam is it can get to places that liquids won't permeate.
That's very good.
Yeah, so round your cooker, or round your hob, round your sink, the seal where it joins the worktop. That can be a trap for germs and dirt and filth.
It can, absolutely.
And with the Polti, you can obliterate it.
You can get rid of it completely.
Now, we've got a question from Iris. Okay.
Hi, Iris.
How do they cope with hard water?
Are we talking about the iron, or are we...
The iron.
The iron, okay.
Okay, yeah. She lives in really hard water.
Okay.
I do as well, Iris, and I can tell you they handle them rather well. Yes.
Right. Okay, Iris. If you can see here, the buttons on the back, you see the one with the spanner that's on there, okay? That one will flash at you when it needs cleaning. In other words, it'll have collected the lime scale and it needs washing through.
Because of the boiler is special, isn't it? It doesn't stick to the...
It doesn't stick to the side.
It just falls to the bottom.
Just drops to the bottom.
When there's,
So when that flashes at you, all you need to do is fill the iron up as though you were going to use it, switch it on, heat up time 2 minutes, then press and hold that button for about 2 seconds. That kick-starts the cleaning process off. All you have to do is hold that over a bowl or the sink, and what it will do is take that lime scale out and it will flush it out through the iron, and it will clean also the back of the plate of the iron.
Which I know
the whole system takes 2 minutes.
2 minutes, and you don't have to buy any additional filters or anything.
You don't buy anything. You don't put any descaler or anything in there.
Everyone that's got this in their baskets and everything, we're at about half the stock gone. It was a massive stock. 17.5 minutes. I don't think people believe me, Bev.
No.
I think people think, I'll go to bed, I'll come back later. It will be 149. This is genuinely a limited time offer till the end of the show. Now, yes, we do give you, look, to be fair, we'll probably give you about half an hour. 3:30 is kind of the latest cut-off, and that is for phone orders. They take longer to go through, so we have to give a little bit of extra time. On the web, of course, you can check out right away. But beyond that, I swear to you, if you don't believe me, you're going to find out, because you're going to come back and you're going to go to check out if you go to bed first, or the people that have gone to bed already and are like, oh, I'll buy it later. They probably just, it's probably rubbish. The price probably won't go up. It will. Our systems are automated to do that. We can't keep selling this at this. We'd be bankrupt if we kept selling things at this price all the time. You know what I mean? So it is for a limited offer only, and it will go away at the latest at 3:30. So please, if you want it, check it out. And if you haven't got a steam generator iron, I don't care how much money you've spent on your iron, I would wager, I'd put my money where my mouth is and say we could take that iron right there and put it up against any non-steam generator iron, no matter how expensive, no matter how good it's cracked up to be, and that will win hands down every time. I guarantee it will get rid of completely eliminate the wrinkles from just about any fabric that you can throw at it. It does the job properly because, again, Polti invented the technology. The steam generator iron, it's the massive amount of heated steam under pressure that is eradicating the wrinkles. Heat is not enough. It compresses the wrinkles and it melts the fibres. Even if it doesn't melt them completely to the point of beyond repair, it heats them enough to soften them sufficiently to flatten the garment. That's why you get dull iron shine on clothes and garments with a regular iron. So here's if you want to know, is this right for me? Well, do you value your clothes? Because if you're using a regular iron, you are slowly degrading them and eventually destroying them to the point where you have to replace them if you iron them enough. Do you want wrinkle-free clothes? Well, then if you're using a regular iron, you've only got diminished wrinkles, not eliminated, completely gone wrinkles. You've not got garments that are completely flat. How do you think they get all flat when they go to dry cleaners? They put them on a big, it's almost like a mannequin, isn't it? And that blows steam out, and it literally blows the wrinkles out. Steam is the way to do it. So the bottom line is simply this. If you haven't got a steam generator iron and you want the best results from your ironing and to help protect and maintain the integrity of your clothing, then get that. Because for £79, you're saving 70 quid, right? And for £79, you probably wouldn't even get a particularly good regular iron. I mean, I know you can get budget, rubbishy, crummy things out there for cheapo prices, but you buy cheap, you pay twice. That's the one. Trust me. There are other mine's more powerful than this one. The one I bought, but I spent 200. Was it 279? I think it was.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, and I got that at a discount as well because of where I was working. But mine's much higher bar price. I mean, I'm very happy with mine.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. But it was overkill. This wasn't available at the time. If this had been available at the time when I bought my other one, I would have bought that. It's the one I recommend to my friends and family. It's the one Sean and Hayley both use at home.
Yeah.
It's the one Bev, who has worked for Polti for many years.
Yeah.
I know she doesn't look old enough. But could have any iron they sell, and their irons go up to £500-600 if but they're for commercial use and for everyday.
Well,
this is the one Bev uses.
If you would just want an iron that irons and does it exceptionally well and quickly, you've got a large family or there's just you. It doesn't matter. Yeah. This is the iron that you want. It caters for what you want. I mean, it's like my remote control. I don't use half the things. I don't know what they are.
No.
My washing machine. I mean, it's got more dials on.
Science these days.
Exactly.
Washing machine.
I don't use it. I use 3 programs. And that's it. I just want an iron that when I get it out, use it on my fabrics, it irons it and it also looks after it. That's what this Polti does. Yes, I have other irons. I really do. I've got one where you press the button and it decides how much steam I need for that particular garment. Yes, it was over £400. I didn't pay that. No. I was given it to that.
To try.
But this is the one I get out of the cupboard because it's just quick, it's simple, and it does the job
Wait,
well.
we should say that you do need an ironing board that has a mesh on it. So you see that sort of...
Yeah, you need to have holes in your ironing board.
I think most ironing boards these days probably do. If you've got a wooden ironing board, a solid wooden, it's no good for a steam generator iron because the steam's going to it's got nowhere to go, so it's just going to get wet.
It needs to be able to pass through.
And also, if you buy one for a steam generator, you get a big plate, a little sort of tray that will fit the larger footprint of the steam generator iron.
Yeah, or I put mine on the worktop and just use that.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know, you can do that. Yeah. I mean...
Or just put it on a hanger.
I was going to say half the time I don't get the ironing board out anyway.
No.
You know, I use it vertically because it's just so easy to be able to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you know... my daughter got married this year. When all the dresses came back from the dressmaker and everything, I used my Polti iron. You know, gave it a quick blast, all the bridesmaids' dresses, made sure everything was working. It took me, 20 minutes? And I'd done 4 bridesmaids and her wedding dress and long veil. You know, it just...
Well, again, you by all means, if you have a shop, dress shop, or something like that, or if you are a tailor or a seamstress, is that the right word? Clothes maker or a fashion designer or something like that. This is what you need.
Yeah.
And this one's got enough oomph for it. Look at that, completely wrinkle-free.
Yeah.
No matter how tough the fabric is, no matter how delicate the fabric is.
It's what you want. You want something that's just going to get the job done, get it done quickly and get it done well. That's all I think you ask of an iron.
Well, exactly. Why'd you buy a toaster? To toast your bread?
Well, exactly.
You've got the right
That's
thing,
all you want. Yeah. I mean,
hang on. We're 24, nearly 20 seconds away from the final 10 minutes to check out. Now, the final countdown.
To saving £70.
Yes. Na 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 na. Right, here we go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wooga! 10 minutes to go, folks. By the way, this has got like little sequiny things on it. If you don't know what I mean when I say check out your basket, I know that's ridiculous. Of course you know what I mean. If you've put it in your basket, you know how to order from a website. But just for the sake of argument, go to shopontv.co.uk. This is going to sound so condescending. Okay, children, here's what you have to do. Once you put something in your basket, there, look, add to basket. Oh, yes. Now you go up to the top right and you click basket. Now you can either check out securely, you can either check out as a guest, you can create an account. It's free to set up an account, and when you set up an account, you can store your credit card info securely, and you can set up an address book as well. And you can even, in fact, if you haven't logged in, and we're logged in, I think, you can go ahead and you can buy, it'll say buy now. Instead of check out securely, it'll give you an option to just buy now. Make sure you do that. You have to pay major credit cards or debit cards, or you can use PayPal Pay in 3. You can use PayPal as a payment method too. Select PayPal at checkout, and when you go to PayPal's website, you'll be sent there automatically. You sign in or you create an account. If you select Pay Later, then that will give you the option to apply for the 3 months interest-free payments. And once that, it's a very simple process. Once you're approved, the order is placed and it's on the way. Once you pay, it's on the way. But if you don't pay, you don't get to play.
Also, irons are stress purchases usually.
Are they?
Yeah.
What does
because you don't get up in the morning and think, oh, I'll go out and look for a new iron
treat myself
today.
to an iron today.
Yeah, no. It's, oh, my iron's broke, I need to run out and get one. And you tend to go to, I don't know, local supermarket or somewhere, or online and think, oh, that'll do. And then when you get it home, you think, oh, dear, this is terrible. Yeah. It's no good, it's heavy, it drips water, I'm forever filling it. Well, that's why you want to...
This is a considered purchase, isn't it? You know, you've got the luxury of time to be able to sit and say, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to upgrade my lifestyle, because you're not just upgrading your ironing.
No.
Yeah, it'll do a better job, we believe. Yeah, it'll do it in half the time.
Yes.
And also, your clothes will last longer, we believe, too, because it's not going to be melting them quite so much as other irons.
Oh, I know.
So, you know, and it is wedding season, you know, 'tis the season. But also, it's the time people are going on holiday, time to iron your bikinis and your dresses and, you know. No, Bev, you're going to burn it. What's happening?
No, look, it's flattened it. That's all it's done. 5 times more steam. Look at that.
Sorry, Bev was saying in an accent reminiscent of Galaxy Quest.
Ooh.
It's a film.
Oh.
5 times more steam. There's an alien who talks like that, isn't it? 5
You're
times.
saying I'm an alien?
No, you just sounded like one. 5 times more steam than any other steam iron in the world. 5 times more steam. Polti in general, their irons 5 times more steam. Please continue.
Ah.
I just watched that the other day, Galaxy.
Did you?
Quest. Yeah, it's one of my favourite films.
Really? I thought it was Star Wars you liked.
I like that too, but I should say one of my favourite films.
Ah.
Not my all-time favourite film.
Yeah.
My all-time favourite film is probably Superman.
Oh.
What's wrong with Superman?
Star Wars Superman. Mm. Oh,
Barbie
be
was good.
bossy tonight.
Bev's superpower is steam. If you were a superhero, you'd be the
Steam.
steam queen.
Oh, that's good. It's very good.
Iron Woman.
Iron Woman. Iron Woman.
I'm Iron Woman. Na 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 na
Da,
na.
da, da, da,
Iron Woman. That's my boy that came up with that. Well done, mate. That's excellent.
What about the steam
That's
cleaner?
one of my favourite films too. Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Woman. Ironically, Iron Man doesn't have an iron lung.
Didn't he? Oh.
No. Just an iron suit. Not even made of iron, really.
Do, 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 do.
We've only got 5 minutes left, so I've lost the will to talk about.
Have you lost the plot now?
I've lost the plot.
Right,
No, yeah,
okay
I've lost
then.
the plot. That's right. Yeah. But anyone out there who's a sort of geeky,
Can you hear voices? Sorry.
superhero type, science fiction, fantasy loving people poo sci-fi and fantasy. It's the biggest genre in the history of cinema.
Oh, I like a good murder.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
They have murders in science fiction.
Yeah.
Did you just hear what Bev said? She said, "Oh, I like a good murder."
I'd like a good murder. Yes,
Did you
I
like
do.
Inspector Morse?
Not
Really?
quite so
What about
much.
Touch of Frost?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Good.
Yes,
Although
yes.
I'd have had to disown you if you'd
Oh,
said that.
You know my favourite film?
Which one?
Law-abiding citizen. I
Very
like-
good, Gerard Butler. Yeah, and Denzel. No, not Denzel.
No, I don't know. I only
Jamie
got
Foxx.
as far as Gerard Butler. I didn't notice.
Do you like a bit of
anybody
Gerard?
else. I would love a bit of Gerard.
So
Anyway.
Gerard, if you're watching,
Green-
let's just say Olympus will be falling when Bev's with you in your company.
You'll never be the same again. Anyway, let's do the sleeve, okay? Before we get taken off air completely. Right. Now, I don't like to see...
You can take your, what is it? But you cannot take your... No, that's Braveheart. Trying to think, what's the famous quote from 300? Oh, yeah. This
Come on.
is Sparta!
Spartacus?
No. Gerard Butler was in 300, which was...
I know he was. I was watching it avidly.
Were you?
Wasn't listening to what he was saying, but I was
He wasn't
watching.
wearing very much. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, I noticed a lot.
Did you?
Yeah,
Right.
a lot.
Leslie would like another demonstration. Just
Oh, for goodness sake, Leslie, have a rest.
No sense of humour. Our producers, we specifically hire them with no sense of humour. Except when she's in Sweden. As soon as she goes to Scandinavia, you can't stop her.
I've been out with Leslie. I know she's got a sense of humour.
She's a cheap date, but a lot of fun, I can tell you that. 2 large glasses of wine, and that's it. You've lost her. Oh, life is like a butterfly.
Hey,
This is a good one to finish on.
I've seen loads of butterflies. They've been missing for I don't know how long. Really? And I've got a buddleia.
Missing?
Yeah, I've not had one. And then I looked through the window and there must have been 10 of them on my buddler. I don't know where they've been.
So the butterfly scarcity is now over.
Yes.
We've got 2 minutes left for you to, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It has, like the bees have been diminishing.
Well, the bees you don't want to lose, because if we lose
no,
the bees,
we die.
We'll go extinct.
I even rescued a butterfly yesterday out of IKEA. Yeah, it was inside. I said, you don't want to be in here all day. And I took it out.
Do you want to hear an interesting fact?
Go on then.
Do you know why a butterfly is called a butterfly?
Because it flutters by.
Well, that's butterfly.
Oh,
why is it called a butterfly?
I have no idea. Go on.
Well, it was originally called a flutterby because it fluttered by, and over time it just got reversed.
There you go. You see, I knew.
Somewhere deep down she knew, you see.
Yeah, I'm still with Gerard.
1 minute, you've got 1 minute and 50... She's still thinking about Gerard.
I am.
You've got 1 minute and 50 seconds to get that price, to lock it in. Again, we'll give you a couple of minutes. Well, I think technically up to 3:30. It's 3:30, then the price goes up. We've just checked, so yes, it does cut off at 3:30. That's to give you a little bit of the last stragglers, but then it will go up to £149. Remember, at Polti, it is 149 quid. Now, that doesn't include the extra cloths. We're giving you... Oh, no, sorry, that's the other one. Never mind. It's been a long week. It's been a long life, to be honest. Polti have got it for £149. No, you don't get any cloths. Robert Dias have got it for £140.99. Very, done very well at £99. Take a penny off of that. You've got Curry's price at £98.99. And Hughes for £119. But our special price for technically 1 minute. The show special is over and it's £79, down from £149. So it's down from full price and it will return to that very soon. So check out wherever you are. Snadatuma. Did you see that film, Kindergarten Cop?
Yes.
I love that film.
Yes.
Beautiful film.
Yeah, now you talk.
I worked with Linda Hunt. She's tiny.
Is she?
She was the principal in the school. There's a picture of me standing next to her in a show we did together.
Yeah.
And you could fit her in my belly.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, Bev, thank you, my darling.
Oh, pleasure, my darling.
Kiss the ring again, as always.
I've still got it on, yeah.
Still got it on. I'm trying to swallow it, but... thank you so much for watching. From Rich on camera 3, who's been phenomenal tonight. From David, our floor manager, Paul, our director, Leslie, our producer, and everybody at ITV and everywhere else in the world. Thanks for watching. I'll see you.